222 na yatna si nsam no dɔso na ɔtwe mu ɛsɛ to dwa no dɔso pa na ni nyina so ɛboa ɛma ɔman se betwa kyerɛ no so akɔye no ɛno nti na enwumre yi ya pi ha no ma ɛbɛbɛdi dwuman ɔman no yɛsi mu akyɛ na ɛdeɛ nti na ama yɛsi mu akyɛ baabi apɛsɛ edu no yɛntimi enuruyɛ yɛmnu mmeri nyinaa no sɛ na ebitia to adwen nti ɛna yɛma baabi apɛsɛ kɔ no yɛntimi nkoduruyɛ enti yɛbɛkɔ a yɛmnu mmenu yɛnka mmom na yɛn kakra baabi apɛsɛ edu no so yɛtimi adu ɛnɛ yɛ Saturday memnenda na memnenda no September no ne da toso adonunum mfempi mmenu adonu baako na otwi mu ansema ba ye no nyina ye za mampene kufado DC fo no to bomudin so momudin no otimi domudin bebetu dwa na no ho sam ene ato adwen a sisi asase e confirm bi na hwamu na nya akonya se e confirm won na hwamu se reject won e da dwuma yatrase na edien na ne kwafare bai nti a obekasa DC we ye wonya reappointment ya na se nominate no na oye former DC MC that to do some Pedekufado de list ba no dia babiu na yan kwankwato so ba na onya kwanya sanso serve onsum bio no Pedefoko say almost say omuntimi en confirm no ma reject no what goes into that enwumre yatase ebe du hu nkomo na atoto adwuma bia oha no so efri eba no na afi yasanso ahwe bio amafo kra kan se Pedekufado ba ye the first term o ka se nyame ade ba enka DC fo no be mi ato mo so aba afi wo hwe consensus building no ekoni mu a kodu ba bi na afi no ba kon se om opti ye se om mfa om enjimu bio eno nti ekoye ehwe ada sa promise no se bose no entimi amem Ghana for kasa sa wo hwe sedia ekoso no a ho be hia se wo se Pedekufado sa move no o san so etu anamo bio na ye mensni so afo ahodo no yetimi etu omo so aba de ne kosi ye so yenya de bio hankasa as oman I betimi atu omo so aba na afi de tumi no ase on sa because wo hwe constitution no a Pedekufado na some oman no president akonya se otimi eji obi se DC MC na so se tumi ni na ompe o de sega na fo nsem yenko to so aba na enyi oman ye pe won edienti na abi so share the other stakeholder the NDC up to here that cry twatwo crowd consensus panksa anything afedi entina baso a Ghana fo binum ekase e wo se sanso ekọ mampani tu sa na mo no na ye sanso ehwe na ye to mo esfa bio e da nyumre yatna se o democracy dwumadi so ye de ebra wo hwe Kessben TV wo ko Facebook live a Kessben FM na se Kessben TV ubetimi ahwe dwumadi no so e wo hodo na bibia so etimi akoyem na ba ko a na wo twi mu sanso be ka ho eye 2021 population and housing census. Say ya kinkan Ghana fo nyina hwie ya hwe ya dan ya ho omemu ya kinkan nyina hwie na we nu ankasa no ya dido no wo say 30.8 million na we nu edo na omo ede beto dwa se Ghana dido no 30.8 million na we ha na fe wo hwe adan ahodo won so over 10 million na 10 million we kinkan bo mu no anom chese se oba omayimu a adan no 10 million eka wasam no dia eya stores dia ye wooden structures dia nsie no ne sa kiosks na ka ho no eno nko contribute 2 billion oba omayimu a ya dan hodo a esisi ase dem no emu 2 million ye 10 million emu 2 million ena ebi ye nu ya dan patadan kiosk ne ade a ye ka ho asem na ko fare ba no ene sen emre betna se na fe abobo ho na ya hye mududo no Ghana because also for the past 5 years your kind of population now so Ghana they were about 30 million then na omo so at say na to say you be do 30.8 million no say na ebesi aboa afi distribution of development any nekika ho no say na ebesi akọ region by na hudi kan district by the hudi kan veni a man mema afi we also look at the average youth mabru no because omono ankasa na omane ye omodia enti omdodo no se ne wom na fani ahye se ne omane fapem no die ne ye de aboa mabru no wo mamu na da chan koma so ye pebi de ni ahwe nso ya de akire mabru no democracy medie ye de brow our Kessben 93.3 Kumasi at the house na le boating studios na ya tna se na fe ye ko enkran so a circle Asada Twin Towers so na 92.9 na Kessben television ko Facebook nso a Kessben FM na Kessben TV and so be dan so ahwe wo hom na yebeko takrade Western region takrade some what is a rabi say wonyim na wonyim ye no nkrofobia akwachi ni sie ye friend of omo kidnappers omo kidnapper no na adeba kwana ya asefim mom ni se omo ene awura ne maame kasai na omo so behia 500 Ghana cedis kidnappers omo so mu demand ransom no ska omo demand 500 tete no 5 million afi penfo no kasai ya kodu 1000 just 10 million tete no na region minister say ono a send 3000 30 million demand na yenkomra be kai Monday no Kessben FM yene the region minister or Western region kasai mo che say ba maame ne ba ye no che say no doctor for hwem zanso ba no say in pregnancy no minister no eni hobio nkrofo mo che no wawo na mo mafafa no ko koma doctor for hwem che say ono hwem che say maame no na onyem omom be dinatem na so ni na wampaba actually police report about say omunhwem so that the prefer say maame no onyem enro de ya ono so confess say ampa no onyem na ne kidnap because fake ye one ne maame ne se ho say ngofo bi ache no so e dey na be ma sasemwe asie don't forget say ukọ takradia say yenchi nkofo nsie na in demand iska no dosun takradia sre do no kra ba ye no ehun kra nsem kra ma wie ye e na we sanzo ba ye so be kaya a rabi we journalist near friend no na koko takrade also fake sa kidnapping issue ya bisa so kai amina you turn bass and so issue so bedaga sisi ya mamna ka ajatum se ampa ya anche no na onyem na ostress ma posifo en prosecute no ahun sam no say na esia kono ya kan say asoman etwe na ye nyina no ye ka bom ye de biakoye ka bom na afi ya hwe se oman no ye betimi achichi ni yem and obetimi ba dwade so na be ka ho number de djuma no 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 say WhatsApp na say text message obetimi Edward Traba so that we part of the program na dia wodwene efa your man yi ho no na yen so etina kan ma wiase ndan so ate ehu se no so edwene efa 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 so WhatsApp na say text message na Edward Traba na also what mean aba be kan ho na so it mean no edi enkom. Oshabena about non swab apa ho sima edun wotwe democracy Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 ma menkwa ahoma so na me deputy minister for local government honorable Augustine Collins team any enkomo ewa ahoma yeso na ya share ne nyama eno so efri eba ewo ne mpasua so ne ministry horom na fe honorable Kessben so ne ya manwo ajo
mini abe ma mpacho meje so
nim se ohuye
onyame ene obade adawoma Akua Piesie ato
eda nyame ase oroba nyumre ye ba wonche anya bone ni nyane se MMDCE list ba ye dim se marshal omo confirmation ya wo Ashanti region ha o monitor na form to say
you mini abe ma do ase na memfa konye so na menchia wo tiafo nyina ase na men kase Asante man o ma ya de o ma di o moyi omadi omhuni atfi abra list by baby maku ni di ho no mo mentibe ho atika by nanso bebe wasosi wa Asante memu a neche se aseda ne ebo ede mata na mampanyi ne minister for local government and neche se o makuma so ade no ma ya ma nti no aransa na sadia wonimu no constitution no emma Ghana mampanyi ho kwan se o ma point ni pa no na Union assembly members, and so and you want to by Peter's approval. I feel fan on Beso or Marfinem. The model standing order and so assembly in the year order 15 make sure that the minister for local government and now president unit to now the command regional ministers no woman the regional directors of electoral commission or better to now our case can be down to their district officers. Now within 21 days, woman notify assembly no what to Jomatu. Ghana man pay my that 2 years. A China now okay, but the Chinese are in the economy. Now Nancy Ben and Kono Matis Omako to Omodi. Now a good back Asante Memu said the Okana Anyi. Now so we would give you say one better could be, you know, a day empty. You were Dambochi was so many Asante Mem, Namebon, Asante Mountain to them. Now, men coming in of a Bulgarian Kore, said the Baya, you get to me, Akasa, actually, Kakra, actually, Union Assembly members, no what you are, Joe Matu, 100%. Lilia. Kakra me to what can know.
But as Orabuna, Osha or more concerns now. Then a name of Bassun to Mode rejected our Montpellier and nominee.
And not the maintenance, Emilia Bema. Mintimi and Chile, as I said, the Bianco dynamics. The Bianco dynamics, the Mintino. You would GDSA and perforce a bushman in your common pensa. The decay Akobako, the Tosu, the PI Betomatu.
And the Akua Central Region, the Bena, Omuna, confirm me.
Yamiya Duma, regional minister, or a regional director of electoral commission, at what again, our draw timetable. And then to say it's free Jordan air coping, Siadana, na Uria.
Okay. Orabuna ye free ho na ye mra because sa issue we issue na Ghana for omunyina and that so say mo ba mo first term na mapene kufa do kase nyame adoma oba DC for beto mo so ba na edu sa mo to atwadwen no koya ko do parliament afi do ba bi na chisakoka ho a edmem ye peyo na the ebe because share party na ban ba ye 9 months ni yentimi afi na ye binom DC for binom come find out say because of that ntimi mai na enka aba ye nso no yasa se reject bi yen ko fa bi because as o delay development enkoso nti enjaman for kase sa crowd enka yesa so sa se bi na DC for beto mo so aba no mo sa so entu ho na mo adewai aba beto mo table so a mo no mpene ko fa edwen ho se mbekwa so tu ho na mo se DC for no e beto mo so aba o mai mu na
I know the Ghana man paying another danko kupo ado said the wonim no constitution man ho kwai trudo ane a man paying for became kwai so mon kwa ana ombikina yi amrado wo nanso osunu kukuku party any area another danko kupo ado dale waji atun se atun no a adisi de man no pese ode ma na ode be ma dia na who be here say constitution no yes system na constitution be e wo no a protocol some friends entrench make sure say aban bi ba no per se o si yen sakremu a na se bi jafo no ko ntimi ntra oboto so na o mo yen sakremu this is freedom e article 55(3) and no and a man Ghana man penny Sunday man no a better Ghana man penny my manifesto. The Minister for Local Government and Rural Development and Haji Alima or the various consultation civil society groups, traditional groups, opinion leaders. Emma so kai wa dream popular you I see them Kessben winners I bought them so educating ama ye consume so ama the last minute ye be referendum no and na ye nuanom NDC for omo ye U-turn and such a major constitutional change, you know. Ghana man penny na na dan Kwaku Boadu say nya de a I will say ye no ye jejemu I will say nya broader consensus and then yen say kakra na over 2020 manifesto no de we no so a and so shim say ye be deep in consultation here and then you were Dambokri, Minister for Local Government and Rural Decentralization and Rural Development. Ya Shasia, ye twatwa, ya civil society organizations, I would draw a twatwa against. And Chakra, any bear, my opinion, somewhere, the IDEC, civil society, local governance, I would draw IDEC, CDD, the Trauma Safari, ye church, ya as you speak, you know. Technical committee are the head of local government service, the head of civil service, and the executive secretary of intermediate coordinating council, and the ministry staff. No, they try to agree. So they seem to be paying over the previous year. The bit never near threatening. No, said the best segment. And into a government paying another than Kwaku. Ni pense to me no ye de man pevo no ye de ma adehye no no mo amoyi omo amrado se de omo ape enunti Ministry of Local Government you go so ayeye memum was some obisa and the osha se kan no e fa se enunti emampuntu ma common fan man eno me nyintum papa me nyintum e fa say social assembly ejumedi no a they operate through certain committees. Committees are so committees are so committees are human so committees in no juma. The only committee are Amrado, executive committee, Abraham training Nanso sa committees in juma. Na a social abra yetu abanso a am abra do for no but last time about May June and until every May June no what they just supposed to say this is a palm more and 9 there we cannot be talking about 9 months so yeah with the exception of course a 6 district one of the amrado for no one more above na between that's vacancy. Apart from that, the PM the Honor, I think when you say number 2, so Osha District Assembly, you see somewhere, it's a Akua 9 so and this kind of back. You said the internally generated fund. You see Kapudua, also assembly no ayamra, a jam raso jiji, a boa a juma. One crata no obviously says scanning the stool lands scanning to be stool land thing na a back Kessben back your friend is a district development facility and no yes Kapudua a chair common fund no ebalo I feel we need a back common fund and delay and no soon say we put to Juma and into meaning to say it's a common fund in Chicago, Pudo Nina, a cock, the common fund also a idea and also consortium as a man. And no clear a woman.
Okay. Common fund, no, say, how many quarters now? MIS here.
So we are in the 3rd quarter of the year. Common fund, also, it always comes a quarter in arrears. Always.
Okay.
And then, we are expecting, say, by this month ending, October, let's say 3 quarters now, Aswa, I will say, but even then, there's always a quarter in arrears. I mean, GDS said, also, no, back. The person, Sisugia, and my this year, assembly, seek assembly, and your common fund.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a papa episode. even property rates grano would gigi normal gigi common fund which would grano as card about intimate. A major intervention source of funding the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development who said to sir, through digitization, letting assemblies, letting identify all the properties at the Boa America Abba, young fire Nukrano and Koto common funds.
Ghana for what here through politicians just apart from common fund no Kessben who ba assembly bi onti say bibi here na kwa assembly common fund my common fund my enti me hwe Ghana for so enu ho hwe enti education in church no say na yes DP no ma Ghana for so ate assembly common fund na say system no local governance system no so asiye na ye nyina aboabo ye ho
to say I obi say me am say na church material sources of funds eba assembly no. Yes,
na education no. Say ene ya ye kan ho asem ya. Minja choose ke bi kron ba ate senior na usi teacher mi. Enti so ya ku anim no. Say da obo no be sia ko Ghana fo ate ase concept na nkasa.
Na no kwe wo me say said the work no. The Local Governance Act and the system no. Minister Ajatu say you adwuma so was here the church. The board we are collaborating with National Commission for Civic Education. We are church your church na adishia etiasia. Said in someone said you o kwan some junior unimpie eko we be so this adini nyina no. O kwan no be to any issue tonight. More number church and into I'm going forward no. Ye twatwa adwene ye ben ne mon sense for ye ben Ado Suko Local Governance Act no kwan fa so ye adwuma ni nyina so de be ya e betuma boa na nyina no yetime educated population no na ye ni yetuma je nkrasi amemu no ho ye yetimi atufu ye yetimi ayeni ye na wetuma bamba so amma Ghana adishie.
Honorable Augustine Collins team na any bank Deputy Minister Local Government and Rural Development or call offensive Nova or no member of Parliament ever home. Now your phone I maybe have lesson of MMDCE no. O share NDC for omo concern ba ko na omo kan ho asbo say abano ka say obe no partisan lie. I don't say ma omo up to ye free say omo so omo inform ho nyimu bio. Na sa wo de tumi no man se ne be ya ye nyina ye nkomo a na nka wo anya sa enka de omo kan non partisan se wa opa bia no apply na nka ye nyina ye nko anim
yo minia as no kre wo ne se sa asem na ye kan wa so odo wa so brebe for mo atwu asaba wo kan wo ne se nya atwu the main boom back of Kakancho. So, DC, no, you are continuing to abano. You didn't say naturally room.
Not natural room.
I'm natural.
Okay.
So, the NDC for the non partisan. That statement to be a natural. I'm maybe DC, no. You didn't that's what basically no. So be mo Ghana man pay na na de dan kwa kufuado. MPP for na atu na ba man no. Nti obekwa ko yi NDC ni. So me ye o me DC. So you mama pension no. O te se okoyi MPP ni bi se o me ye DC. Okay. So Minia, what is asking me that? Baby, and today, and your castle, this is where your tears are about, will be all family from Partisan, I was it non partisan, your person. And yet, some Saturday, NDC, any MPP, when you know, over the years, I got to about assembly members. Yes, see, you person your partisan. Now, so by now, MPP for a year. Ako ilipa na NDC wako ilipa mimi won't be that ana fuati bebre enti Ibrahim and also try mo say almost say you're the partisan there, almost take it. Now to
okay.
The party to the mission.
Ghana for a 2 year pa.
And no, I mean, some woman. Now, so, I'm not saying the gem, I'm not saying the gem, Kurano, the Timiko here about and the partisan business. I'm talking and the local governance now, you know, and maybe young penny power through the partisan systems, no, now only Jana got or one to us now.
But
other sense already, no, they say non partisan, but do show more a partisan.
Okay, and see, any other night, young man who has a non partisan, but in reality, and I said, you're near your word, Yam, you're smoking who say, oh, Ukuma, definitely, I'm your forest actually. Young man house are now, young senior, a bit no Ghana for send act no specify no. Yaman uncle.
So what's the more who said beside the name, the Woody can decide no upgrade.
No, and what
I didn't about in the sense that who just NDC for say a partisan no and now YMP already there's a partisan.
Yeah, Niswa, anyone say a partisan, but I'm rather say a non partisan.
Let us say Mra Yashano and Yadi. That's what it means. Mra Yatuno. Yammy idea, Juba. It's said, me Unia Bema, me my assembly member. My DC, my MC, my and the system in the room. Na yebeka no cladia said ya this year can be dia say you see a non-partisan one so party for this is actually BBS ya be assembly elections I mean ya be ma the nipa be kan no cladia you timi ya omutimi ya delegates here so the be ya MPP for enko jamienu NDC for enko jamienu amount to be that
yeah Ghana for to be pa
Ghana for to be that no create woman no but ya ko no you TDC local governance system you better see more na for so kakra woman no yetimi atete ye ho na aboa magana and so edi kakra metima kan
honorable mre ya dance pa no mre
yo mi ya be ma mesbe do ase we adwuma pa be de bo asante mai ene Ghana nyina nyamisha munya
Nami Isha was Honorable Augustine Collinson team, or Deputy Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, or offense not a constituency, or not a member of Parliament, and then a boy and Kodina Junction, every somewhat ever. But the fact that the team or Makwaba, na yen said, Ocean Abon Swap and Sima, Edia San and watch na Memo Makwaba na Makwaba.
Yes, senior.
The Bible code.
Radiado,
is that nature? Sebendeni na ya permission sebeko. Ebeko. Me wa doctors masapon wa. Doc. Say yama peja odibrim. Head of department. Research.
Director of institute.
Director. Wow. So
heads of department be nomna menomu yajuma. As their chief servant.
Okay. So director.
The director of the Institute of Research, Innovations and Development. Institute of Research, Innovations and Development.
Congratulations.
Me fasa kwenye so dia chia me team. Me team sakesi num. And me do no as director.
Wow.
Team edika ye friend Business Development and Consultancy Services. Business Development and Consultancy Service. So tidi inwa. It means say omu boy juma pa. Me chia penny oda no minua kwatin fuku doctor.
Okay. Dr. Fuku.
Okay. Also lecture on the student back on nice man. Yeah. Team number 2. You're from Center for Technology Transfer and Skills Development. So tidi inwa. Technology Transfer and Skills Development. Yeah, because you run programs artisans. You have to program needing professionalization of artisans.
Okay.
I say the needed vim. Near chom se mubetimi aye. muni majuma no umse mo finish na ya na 1-2 bi na achia na ya but ni nyina hia vim. They need to be encouraged say adwuma no betimi aye nti ye de omu fantete kakra 1-2 mu a na nyame adom those who use their products and so be abebo ani ade koso kama Michia Reverend Dr. Crenstel ono a team leader masa department and department means so nimre na me mo mako to dem me motre na kan preko the back research development and business incubation ye wo share new business assets or young businessman and a research development into that and of private sector and university no yankita hudie and krankra nyuma ekuo any invest ni yankita hudie ye wonema bebra yetimi e share ideas a ebeboa ma ebe win-win situation ebe hu kwa ebe faso ebe tete students business nso benye so mfaso pa oba honuma ye modeling bit say maximization minimization model. A risk, how do we minimize it? A profit, how do we maximize it? Linear programming, non-sensitivity. Your friend Dr. Adokranting, senior, me chow you. Me nuna can I or a month for Uri Prempe. Me nuna cano a competency based learning and development. We say long bro foot theory. Competency based learning. You make sure say obey that's how be media mass communication. You demonstrate competence, not a theory.
Sure.
And your models or on my answer now be na so afirm hands on. Hands on. Open your dano, your friend Goofy, also doctor. And you bring me chow. Last but not the least. The Center for Social Science Research. Mother Center. Aha. Openia or down was team leader. Minia John AJ Doctor. And you bring me chow. The also there so I Juma did that. Perfectly. The whole Ghana I want a Center for Social Science Research.
And now Ghana.
Intimate with your phone in good.
Dr. Masapon. New Love Samuel Godwin, or Executive Director, Center for Economic and Business Research.
Yes, and I'm in chair tea for so. And then see my birthday.
Wow, happy birthday. And Mr. Red Wine. Red Mammy now. Cake in there.
Take advantage. Me welcome my father-in-law to Kumasi. Or Accra na Abasibe Obasraya Kakra.
Yamakaba.
Inti Mr. Azek Jebu, Mema Akwaba.
Akaba to say
Abami Eniaji. A Saturday no and
Friday.
Yeah, my Eniaji Kakra. I hope say you enjoy your stay at Kumasi.
Definitely. You enjoy the stay. I saw Yamakaba. Kamel Amu. Former parliamentary candidates 2020, right? Still okay. That's a PC. Akua Constituency.
Yes.
Member of the regional communication team, MMDCE.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I met some region.
Region.
But in the Nyendu. In the Nikansi,
right.
The kind of out.
That's right.
Menya kwenye the medawasi. Na say the same kind of mushe.
Oh yes, you were hanso, you were kumasenso.
I said the whole team waka.
Oh, but the team no na wa hey.
Ah, the team papa di agree.
Oh, but no na wa hey.
Ena. We the team A no call.
No, net team A. Net team say as orchestra as ya program ma. But say ni nya say e wa ha. Sir and one, you are saying that you are trying to Kumasi. But anyway,
many business people net here. And then one said the more and said the move be more. Both sides is good. One says a number return of investment, no, a more. But move be no say your new viewers number no. Can you maintain them? In the honors are research near you know.
And your doctor's master on and you know why how send the just ebeso steni
let me offer Kessben.
Sure.
Ebe tenase name penny for more we must team up, we must do some one or two together. Win.
That's right.
Because it's good say unse movie up, unse juma there. Say movie is good. A boama mutime fa a lot of what workers into the company now boama per capita income and the gross domestic product. A lot of things comes involved. It's a good menya kwenye Mamencha away for Akwa Constituency for. Namencha my chairman and secretary and all the hard-working executives for more constituency name. And Maskwa NDC Ifra Dumu Kwa Dumu. No branch for no say me and Kenya branch for I can do this level. On one a quick cry kaka. It do say it do about to one a boy, it do party reorganization on one a boy. Intimenya kwenye die. Mamencha mbi unami no masi. Now I hear PC menyas how kwenye is there. Mamencha John Dramani Mahama, the next president of Ghana, God willing, 2024.
He's coming.
He's coming.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh
yeah. Now the outcome they say I hear about your mom number.
Okay. So,
chairman, Mr. Samuel Penton, on a chairman, Center for Economic Business.
Oh, okay.
OTA, on the wife, anti-vida, or my boss. Michelle Sammy and echo Mensan and a wife Louisa or West Limited is
Mame and starting through so yeah sharing Dennis Kwakwa we original youth organizer the New Patriotic Party the your friend the youth commander or the commander or your friends of Babeka yansa but Mame starting through so that you share list here by MMDCE list here by I started air confirm be or more reject to or more. My mission will initial comments.
Well, for me, I wouldn't say I am surprised about the list nearby, Though now me expect Sanka of Room MC, a year Gloria and can maintaining.
Okay.
If really the selection is performance based, I think say she was doing something good and you're maintaining and can say a beboa.
Okay.
Other than that, Omoma Kanina, the president or the prerogative say we na me pese menene eye juma na intino at the end of the day the president fi say obetimi na eye juma na ordinaba. But ordina omo abasa no so say who say omo ba ba ye juma aboa. Intino omo de omo ba no say yenso yehu adwuma omo ebe yenti a adekra president ehu omo mu a ema odo omo ba. For instance wo ba for krom say ya ye ho apiedu de mpo amamache ye kwan no nsu ato say just wentimi drive it wo ye list
enya ho answer empty na
ho na empty mp et sa kwan no mo ha
anya obeye
oh
obeye say hoto bi obeye
yes ye kwan no hu from apiedu to Buedi Chrome. And can say 5 minutes. Could you believe it took me almost 30 minutes from Apiedu to Buedi? Because he man who a Google kind of and yet easy. I don't know so about Apiedu and so we need Obia obey me at the development abaho. And yes, politics na boarding and now I better so when you that is what we expect say dear Urbano. Obeba abaye ejuma ebio I'm concentrating on ebia oforiko na Kumasi
kwame no so no nda ho
because for me Mebo Sampan Abaso man congratulations. I know Sampan personally. I know say we're hard working when it comes to party issues. As to say obetimi aye juma ama Kumasi KMA enuma benyam no a challenger me trauma say unprove me wrong because anytime I call Dumbiano ayana my heart bleeds say into your leaders ewo Kumasi and a doom to say could you believe say Enra from Babia Energy Bank ewo to KJTR new stores no main road na ya kwanya ese cars efaso and a baby or why ye parking space I say cast a park or no. Uncle Ford the high dra. Ain't your corner be kitty. And na traffic na chair na unya baby infa. And Uncle Ford the high dra. Baby a unya baby in park. So I had to sit in the car with the hazard light on. And my wife AC kota dia ye koto. And because of that we have to rush. Now me be some who say into your leaders, your company for our man with our Kumasi ha. And I'm watching say car quine. I say car emphaso. Ye the ayeja. Ye the aye market. A hono uncroft time dear. KMA city gas none and I'm ho. I even saw soldiers on mote sa COVID-19 cat I'm also in I'm ho. And I asked myself,
some don't check COVID.
And I asked myself, say, what are the leaders doing? Ain't na enunti na me hu say adwuma no ebeye diama Sampan. In the first place, the reason is that Sampan a pure party man. Ena ye nim Kumasi say wo ko tun krofo a ye mo beka say ye nto abama.
Oh, basad ne say atwam.
That is why I make say
me
twa me the money to ahwe how a ebetimi Sampan betimi akoso na wa make sure say Kumasi free from sa nkrofo na omaji ka kwan. Could you believe say obi de kube egu webar track and they are blocking or they see kwan him no ton and I cast Brenna nobody says anything obia nobody says anything wrong like me who I ask myself enti ye ho akire ya cars intimi kwa obi de kube si ka kwan a blocking na or ton kube no where are the KMA authorities the omuni man is on beji scan na say.
But the same BB class idea, means was a change now. The authorities supposed to come in. Yeah, no, as an individual citizens, we could also do something because we'll be the bonnet. Now, officer, the oil and more.
The whole, as I'm making over 2 kilometers stretch out, who individual, what can you do? Who individual, I don't know, Oko catch is on 2. Oko catch will be as a 2. What authority do you have?
Okay.
Why do you have the leaders? And your more said here, some be making sure say, a crime mubedaho. The road is meant for cars. And it's about Partisan walkways in the end there some of the crazy. I say ya tonwa or more stores or stores ever in Yomagum. Na or the Ninyoma na can in a block equino. Or more ton gas cylinders ne winning and in a pavement. So I just say Omuma yebe dijano or how can be also. So for me, a very big ajuma as a sampanche. Say kronum ebedem. Some of us ye per se unam kromwa who say yes me wo krom enye ebia some village bi enamenam unam village kra na ohun han but obeduma for me tambia say me bedum bia no na it is a punishment emame me park a car or take na my fat trotro na me there but because what the car ne beba no at the end of the day parking car no are a problem because some crofo have decided say omo the hobby dija on beton nyoma wa car kwan nim nti ade ba kwa me fi say adwuma Sampan say o manani eba ho so person so city there otimi sa na o clear aduma me fi say for me I would judge him by that and all the others nso mampanyina yi omo no the issue is a development, a local development. And now when Deputy Minister Neka or say about other sources of income about assembly no, the IGF internally generated fund no. Me feel say who KMA I don't think say would depend on common fund. Say train common fund and so why development. So we a leader and iswadi huno. Now we are committed that obetimi enya a lot of money from the market alone, from traders alone. Ewo Kumasi, there are a lot of development projects. Inti anka before say common fund ebeba krano. Now what me ajiji a lot of sika obetimi de edi or mine ho juma. In terms of sanitation, share sanitation ewo Kumasi. Sanitation of Kumasi is very poor. Baby abefa bia gatesa ni na choki enti Kumasi of all places are first na nsuo to na Accra a flood na ye kanu ene nsuo to Kumasi na flooding most because all the gutters have been blocked gutters ni na choki ena baby e waterways nso a yesisi dan esisi waterways ni na enti tambia nsuo beto bia no e talk a seal and talk a seal na flooding ACC ewo Kumasi enti me feel say MMDCE is MC is na you amono omo adwuma pa edi say on betimi reduce flooding and sanitation na ewo Kumasi no and surrounding communities na send ya ho betimi ahanya kakra. When it comes to the election, I hope say
so you will
come there. If you say this will be an initial comment.
You love us some godwin na mame ko kama mame the commander Akua Dennis Kwakwa omokano Dennis Kwakwa's factor sa omokano commander Majo
so
now to say
Chejam Padaroma. Yeah, to me, I'm going to do Saturday, and I just say.
Na me tiase.
Yeah.
Me tiase because me say a different right now. We now monitor other lessons and course. So
Go Chrome.
For me Chrome. Chrome dey say wa hu kwan no.
Yeah, Chrome sometimes yeah na medium on need to asem matran hobby.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, there me problem no ye. Na as a region the entire Pantuja, Baba Menkase Ukrum MP. Ogunde.
Yeah.
One of the reasons in 10 Ogunde, Deputy Minister of Agric. And so it has also been an effort, a conscious one a year. Sebe move would call a cocoa board. Board and also a board member.
That's right.
Because most of those places in there are cocoa roast, no. A boy me to me and them. And some of the things are regional, you are fighting for. And we hope says our positions in our Jamano. A bit to me a boy me to me a quarantine tempty, a one that's so.
That's right.
A bit check a crabbiaca one. I mean, say a best son and say.
That's right. About it, I say, I'm sure beside my main call, come home. Na many national director. Oh, no, come on, Kasai. Come on, Kasai. Yeah. Come on, I mean, Jano. I mean, you. We now. On Sunday, no.
Yes, it's a channel chair, dear. Better say you never cheer preco.
Some behind what you
are about to say another baby and chatters here started topics and some ancient chat. But the sort of register by no who hear me. What I say, you're trying to Hakai. Domahama. Power 2024 and now Kufuado M1 number. What is Arsenal? What you now want?
What's on number?
Want to
the Madrancoso.
About so repeat your choice. Yeah, Chrome Hyatt and a cast will be one number. And Chichima will pa in Asante Cassia cast will be more number 7 about them.
Oh, Samu.
Unim. Okay. Oh, there. Only ma, my men coming in tea. Number yebono TT the mechano bema mi anu de tie ne bia 7 day before react program no krebe se no number Kruma correct and regions near 10 regions no near the number to regions ni bi so e bi die o ha akoka na tumi de se ka tweba what me catch the president or to so mo number na why na e ba wo se sa akwa no ono de ono declare no ho odwanfunu and number o nchani that be enye madam twensa is asem no catch president
mate
and because say me baby wa wontimi ntumi fo so atwe sa asem na ansa ya
ba kokwa say number there you say number there bia obi oni bomb ye bo number zo
say mama caution
boy so de oni o number ti oni bomb
opa asem no kan fa ko park so
me da say
na yenya ne park so de duru bi so a wontimi
me da say enu ho kra asem na o kan ye no onim say but ye ne fa normal but not fan different. That's right.
Definition.
Yeah. Discussions are about Bama or Mano and young Cosmo. More Mutia and Bediatum. Say, okay, some chairman. Probably better me tell Stefano. And Yamida, Mita Sinas kind of Yamid, we are to sign. Samus Cassin Bia, and Yanida. And the minimum Dorkan was sit on Pet Yanida. I will urge you to withdraw. So that I don't know, I can't say also on par.
No problem.
That is the rule.
No problem.
It is what science I was in there.
Yeah, sir. So saying any that.
Good, but that's it. It's my means you.
Yanka eventually, all things being called. Sunday, no, na train the list of the Baba. We thought Sanka list the Baba in the right manner. Now we thought Sanka all things being called Cranka, about Bob on 1-1. Into all things being called Yamon on 1-1. Now, share we owned by list you owned by yeah. I take care of buying with almost 9 months. Osha time I don't go for the president of Ghana around 2017. By April, I can't remember Joy News on the 26th April 2017. Joint News by saying Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has presented 212 MMDCEs for what? Appointment. In Duchakra, Tama no ni government mono. It take just close to maybe say with 4 months. It's been the list by. Now on Akwa election mu. I every ni about incumbent government. I need to over control of everything. When mo be obo number, when mo be a 1 year there, when mo be a year juma, when mo be a 1 year juma. All things being we thought say and can you cry there by when January and cry there. But the list aba. So I no be na na do baby na yen nsem ye tete abonti say list na na da ho na delay no. Na ye di mo bi ahwem. Ansa na ohun say nkofo ne ebo omudi ama o maba na. Because all things be equal. I'm converting. I'm started doing this series and now the regional level. Yeah, movie I can say the omuye need ya I kakrebia amount for pay do party him. Because you can say region now, region all conservating. On konkwasa. Into okwa the bibi kakrabe the kokoto converting no. Into we no a creative coin e ma amount for a day. Actually gift way across board. That's the regional level. National so
what who ya na say open catch row.
Ani ati kroma de see bia yante.
Sese.
Na dey na vet bi o vet ben ye kono kwasa.
Who call vet no?
Everybody we be no. Me say vet no ensem ma yetete ye no before the vet no. Yet ye e ko national so yetete per pesi ma miti form. Me say per the yetete en e ko national so.
Ba o ka say vet ben na untu ahwe. So I was
asking you na MPP vet ben na omoko what is the omoko?
Okay, what's MPP rights? Keep that about.
MPP vet ben omoko what is a bibi antofom?
Me da me nti bi da de.
Media matibida nti sa ko national e mo amfo ko interview ba bi okro interview wan de wan ko bi ba na ne de didi apiem obu a at the regional level no nka ho me we thought say per Ghana Constitution no we share we article events we 243 just a president e work kunya say oyi obi yan ka say enko vetting emien at the party level until this level was created by this party. I'm going to purpose we are very normal there. I'm going to name what they wanted to do with it. And they do baby and you say, I dream be a man for say. Now don't go for the president of Ghana. Ever so heading. What did the next with successor now no best what didn't the party by force no. Or so heading or you be until list the money to mansa. Minty no because I'm going to manka why would the list delay for almost 3 months to 4 months. Per tama ye di omudi ko ye yesire bia ye consultation yimi kra per we no me no consultation no me no you say there was leakage of what committee's report on what other people you a lot of committee reported by a chroma me because apart from Ashanti region there na initial any system no Ashanti region Greater Accra and the Eastern region any system but all the rest was in the system a cut 2 days for the name to be out no and those when started here they pop it out then you know say I am pass as mo kano Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ehwe mu hwe ne nkofo ehia tie place omo ansa na they ever out
mo how pa and then with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And this is for me see for
money.
No, but yes, no, Ghana for what more person more tears here. Because when it comes to discussions, so can I say about memoir? No, because about me any appointment.
And you want to say, you will Krumana, eventually president of Ghana. That's all suddenly call. The 5 northern regions. I know the church I am for 4. In a local system here we so be the old name, not the old church here. What does it or introduce you into the system? Or introduce you into the system and list here by or one on me keenly and your names or money alan be a grow or money alan be a grow that channel. Omudi right a film.
What our can answer more? What am I
can't do miss it not near here way about classes ever the head and those classes ever. Within the MPP party now we neighbor classes neighbor and then the see what Yandy need the see what other places just say there's issue down there. Because baby on who's the president by appointment I was what to the boss consultation you knew be here be didn't come up me say na me be maka we dey oforikum dey I think the woman no was ask kwani oforikum dey boundaries I think say na o boy juma but say within the party MPP party no research kakay and say almost say a woman winning party ma nti time o no control office no apart from additional onim ni niema no ye ni so onim party ma
which as former president mama no
Piesie
no but no Piesie no me si from no Piesie me be fi
what dey be another so
no me be fi da bi yan kan once after that which as mes kan former president or instructed all the regional ministers and then DC say party ba eba ho no be a promo no why no in Ghana
when they were
so it's no some people can say almost onim party ba I mean what's the big deal
they may say party here running a grassroots for a party
so into me grassroots now what
me am a grassroots person because my branch executive my constituency executive
na do ko DC who ko one see honam see onimu a enya ya as a grassroots person
kon you say apart from you do baby I ensure the competent level they now they back on board if say a Benjamin send officer or by employ a party member I'm never try I introduce this and this and this is this person I because we sometimes we share the competency level and the choir pay the party and say they are there at the radio event the government appointees on the call a event assembly I know we eventually the party key people can be appointed as party event we reps government appointees so that they can work with her in another thing now constitution ma kwan say 2/3 no we for an event nipa say for instance Akua here 12 we lecture areas so you were 12 assemblymen and then into hono ye fa says government appointees and into na ye koto ye no nkonya senya event 18 ni ano because na hodie unse all things being corner assemblyman for new imagine say they need to endorse the man because ejuma enti me born about to say we endorse because he is within my constituency but all things being called all those people are there when you obey ejuma enti say won't do this reason nkwenti and disqualify will be an harding because there are other avenues and kabeti amana konya am on this we near them edin komo yeah about radio no Sampine was a party decision and I think the emotion no party lines more than what or the on the table because we say KME almost the whole Ashanti region obi our party in bia there are some pine no contact me until the things so the appointment in manner anybody can walk in but na emma when structures there we governance no there emma na because we are central market assembly no kana emma yo mugu kwan most of them are MP before ejomfo meya mo ha mo hyehye niam akwam most of them are what MP before enti oba obetima ya adwuma ye can you or event obetima hwe party for ayde eyo mafri kwam ama kwam da ho ama kroma tiana that's a first question now about second one the issue about lighting street lights
security no
street lights in our we events oba ejo events we are keyetia o de call down we na there san any around Kumasi light asem street light asem most of them light in adwuma o say baby more traffic lights can he obetimi aboama those things can be solved and you see another problem altogether into per no appointment in there per the party lines is okay no about the famous Askwari Mampong on say do baby and near kind CBC nano I can't remember nipa ni ebu ndi wo no near him say no ye MPP youth organizer na we region or a chain obey with regional organizer and then the term and we eventually mail sebubo DB say and kayenyo MCs across Ashanti region about say they are not typically from what Ashanti here into assemblyman for nye den enkotin tia no but me o na do baby na meya because we Askwari Mambo kakra we here to abeya na don ko Akufo-Addo the president of Ghana onya vote over what 30 million 30,000 plus no nya ho nti ho no onya obia emfiri ho e ma nye a true rep say oh there's this person here we or within the constituency or within that area I just say you go for be free outside what the territory and here himself constitution man quite to be appointing anybody from anywhere Yanka say is supposed to be based by say mostly when appointment in a bar if you be any pakroni war e bia o free so that oba or ye obi onimomo so enti we asama wo kan yemfa say asama me kan say party di ba yenhwe no just imagine come party members no mo events we na as ko mo MPP na wo the Kennedy can come honorable akotena obetwe party members wo
obi a why youth organizer da
no and I make sure say no party youth organizer and now the and I make sure say a different territory altogether and then all things be equal those areas no we share that area na we share nkofo mu akasa omuka any omoyi different from what I mean because me because go kumaka and I know the what the I mean the constituency. My first area I'm talking about was what Vince Vince we as I want to say me to about aka come here school no ye no already tie tama na Vince we I member my part ebe we won you na wenya no that time na me student nti ya tutia no those days ya organize ehun students how ebe dey ya betu atia na onya nti from there no nya we know ye nim that way or dynamics what that area nti say odi obi ba you must get somebody out your makasa, somebody who can relate to them, somebody they know. Inti you do be I mean say na among vocal say I say you somebody rejected from somewhere and na you dey abrom.
I Kamel
because what is
obi no o chire mu saying because so the best defense minister Ghana for yenya pa Dr. Adokufo, right?
Yeah.
Only security background bia. Na onim security for kasabia onim terms onim jargons in the end on the whole Ghana the best friends defense minister Ghana for yenya Dr. Adokufo medical doctor so enti sa wo kasa can come one ti omo kasa one to one here now sir when you related to them in what ways I mean like how do you want us to understand what point of free ba
maybe I may be free ba all things being called hono inti nipa 30,000 to about within that area no na don ko for the president of Ghana enti me anya obi ofri ho anya dey amfa adwuma na ama no when na there be the person involved no on one system or share pe on one theories say na do don ko for the theory o share ni say we bia obi ape bia kola ko fa form na converting on what theory ye de na tie ba bi on this scheme ni ba say o call region no call national e wi ani abodi ye na enim ta system no nem za ka president wa no abodi bia pe on wa we no criteria no ena na ye nim say o issue enti pe on wa criteria no why do you change and bring events that can come to the the good people of what as
na enya one na quote article 243.
Oh, those things, and I make sure say those things are there. The president of Ghana.
It's turning now.
No. Piesie. What can say? Just you bring a marking scheme. I didn't know yes first we be any marking scheme be any on. They open our church. They open our church. No passing now.
Marking scheme and there.
Marking scheme what the band say at the what at the way no regional level no go and what submit pick a form. Fill your form, submit it, go for interview.
A party and as a government.
You don't go for as a president. This idea in the back.
No, but a party.
Never on a party, no.
Party different from government.
No, automatically. It was a way then was setting up to help him what to bring say or the identify an advisory what board amano amani ide the idea juma into all things be equal. And to show we now, I so be a idea. You're rejecting it when the good people of Asco Mamponemia, Sabasa. It's really sad because we should pay 30 million. 30,000 or more. And all things being equal. Who know be apart from what 30,000 no. Our mutu abama MPP who know be or competent. No, the competent level. No, we share the competent level.
But let me be saying, when I ask you a question, you don't answer my question.
Within that area. Within that area. Say, Nipa we know 30,000 no to our main people. Omunya obia. It's sad. Yeah. Because that's because we say baby wa the reward day party we grateful. Okay, where there are some point there it was to reward him. But even all things being equal, some part we have issues with it. because you share Juma or Yama MPP. Now we share all things being connected. Upo biam na be share. We swa KMSwa. Now the first appointment okoyin. Say okoye habatwa. I know share namso.
Or no a board member. No.
Habatwa. Dia ben ye o.
So no a board member.
No Piesie. Dia ben ye o.
But no a board member.
No. The question is debut Mitchell.
But promotion is about. But promotion is about.
Habatwa on dia ben ye o.
But promotion about.
The question is dia ben ye o habatwa.
Oh, but say when you promotion.
Dia ben ye o away ho. Enya nam no mo ye ho adwuma.
Omo hwe sene ya. Anama omo ye no be kama e be ko ye na ba so abaso.
Aden omo ye farm so. So omo ye farm so. Omo ye you o. Omo ye nam ho adwuma o. Ana ho mo ye. Into what things mean ko. Tama ni enim say obo ministers 126 no. Nanka oho. Tama no pe amanfo call board. Agoye CEO say no oho but ye den ko to habatwa. Enti e che aden ti no ko fo obi o habatwa. Abati ho Kumasi so. Sometimes and I had drink a cow. Oh, Miss Medasi. And I had and I say the president of Ghana and they do baby and not governance. That would do him and governance. No, and not him. Indiana, I'm kind of Medasi. I'm coming. Medasi. Mammy goes straight to youth commander. Commander Kwakwa. Kwakwa's factor.
Yeah, Medasi.
Now, uko into abonu say anything.
My encha a chief for near before. And Saturday on say nso atoto nto bia wona ye bia wanya da age na edi dwumadie na ese bonabaso.
That's correct.
Amanso call manso dubia aye Amansia South. Assembly members no ye 37, emu 30 to yes, emu 4 to no. Maybe 89.2%. And manso kwanta ye Amansia West. In 100%.
Poleno.
And if free and run me free. I have no power by the matches and the me go supervise or modern. Assembly members no, I tell my penny asem. I endorse Munina. Many are Camel and Yaman say on no crowd in the position when this maybe analysis away. Eba mobile who introduce you as a former parliamentary was on your former or a parliamentary candidate. I know the kind. Election ban a year con Ghana is your parliamentary candidate.
So be able to know.
A dear election year for a parliamentary. I can't be a parliamentary candidate. You'll be our party. I elected work on my electoral commission say. About day no my to no represent or party about to be no represent only he doesn't even understand on one position within his party until the
so also a member
and some way want to see na nyawa and some way can I want to see na nyawa the kind na do dan kwaku for 2017 opre no ho MMDCs because the NDC MMDCs no na bebre yakron for
how
enunti you buy no so beha president
was it where that Mr.
Mesena bebre akron for
was it akron say rules asate
na
me obi antom
obusa me asema na machichi ma na say o shema
akron for there I know you
mesena bebre akron for
say
adai mi anu ensa mi nsuru na me kan ro na my address say me chichi
say
ebra yekoto about 2016 and aso Ghana for the koto about my MPP ni say no more declare almost sabi akronfo Ghana member from president no sukosi na appointees nyina and to Ghana for ka so more to about akronfo and so we were representing the people at koto about 2016 some information on the koto about and to my enti e be ni ntimi moment na honche and so we are now coordinating directors na actors caretakers ye ba yi na mencha de
is that your basis justification
so Ghana for koto aba no my reason tia no moto aba mai amo ka che so moto aba pa akronfo no
okay
and on the basis am de kama sem ye ba yi na do dan kwaku ado eso na eso no de papa for ne ba no for all these 9 months no o man na act minim say yeah political party MPP ay manu bi enenya akwanya be serve between 2017 and 2021 yenim say nwo mu nyina na sa o mesatra ho because ye de da bia magana 40 asese amamu no nipa ya boboya no akote party. Unfortunately for Ghanaians, aggregate a former political parties no. When him dey bebre na betumi aye nema papa na nyina unfortunately for Ghanaians so you conform one party. And no so among shadanya dey conform another party. And until time bia na ye beba power no hu sempunto no kwa na ekọ. And until any time bia dey obi be free park no so be gina ncham obi aba substitute no you still far better than the NDC for. Wow, omobaka say you are more excellent player. And until ye nim say enyin ba ko fon kwa nim de na betumi de aya akwa wiye. And until even NDC for kra no more modern no nipa bitimi di 4 years ni amana nko bi anya wanwasa and MPP. I boy who modern beka so be from it so because ye gidi so omomba nyina ye far better than the NDC produce here in their 8 years 16 years the 27 years for mabedi wakonya so. Obi a ye bo ni din biu no they try ye because unim this is local governance. Sa we ni de enyo mampanin kwa na tran Jubilee House no ye o consult form form for so do ma dwenkyereba. In fact, this is the only appointment o mampanin ase so tu na akọ nananom naso Kessben ekobusa de nananom mpo a won to aba openly enkase mo pathway kura do mo pe we de eka ho bi eno nti o mampanin ka say the second chance a wonya o ya appointment aba local level ni president na diama no yensa ama na kwanya bio enti one person be say mistake even if so a mistake in the first time na I feed up so nya abotre ma form for no na obia obibi obeka kire no no tie na so ne so ansa na list na ba unfortunately se bia obi wo mu a wa ma biwa na say ni parodo e kopre ye na nya obia na nya ye e de ba ko na betra konya no so no mampani kro no asa wa kwanya say free na ekuri wa ya boardings wa enye dwumadi na ama na nso na ni anso banfo na represent mo form na ni kra na obesa tumi asesa eno nti ye be congratulate o mo anyame ayo o madom na o manyo mampani anim favor na ya appoint o mo a trimponi nyina na se o mo ba be bo mpuntu ene obi betena ha na menu kasa ya consider mpuntu ya consider party mo ba power na mo ye MMDCE da be na mo call na kejeti akachire kejeti ama se o mo matire ni pompe so be di KM boss.
Say ntina wo se ka enda wo se ka na for pam mo no
dabi eno nya no nti asem bia ba na no mo ka na ka se no ntina de ntina
that's the reason why I gonna for pam mo
no ordinary Ghanaian any of my we more by expect say party be power we ka fa no opponents appoint to MMDCs me was high expectation me send this your power e dey ntina mo fa me so me DMC a me kwa ko oppose because almost so ne am fa ma no say dey am me am fa me MPP ni see in fact president ko fon kwa na oba ya kentampo Kabila papo ACPP ni sabre no ko appoint na me kai pa local level. You got it. Kabila James Kwame Bonfa ne papa kentampo president kufo appointed ne papa DC. Apart from that, ye nyina no ye be so man no mum enam si wotum po ideology. I friend say ne de be chechro man na yaken ho bom de time bia no so bia ba power. Ugidie ne say wo man no mo adwenkro no. Om ne betumi ato line a person do man fa so. Eno nti no obi nko appointed opposition former local level ho no. Nti wo betana de wo de ba nam ko yi party for na MPP aba na akufa ko yas on de wanyo mpuntu ho. Odwe party ho. Mo party na ne colors nyefe no. Ene MPP no difference be no. Mo de mo friends some de mo qualify say mo yi mo de ye de yi bi de a ya anwene Ghana ho. In fact, for the records, let me tell you, say, Sampain appointment, I don't know what Oma observe about Sampain leadership or they back here. But Utumu said, let me call radio and pay. Uti do more comfort can come next Sampain when I do my cordon who them says I know Mecca. Sampain, and I am from Sampain, or dinner and Infano. Sampain bar vetting, Senautic. Vetting committee who na sampa ba no kan local governance achrewa
na so a student ankasa
yes
local government
apart from so we masters in local government no wa side the assembly member da eno ntimo kotumi kofa akodwobo nso na otegoela no onko assembly member so me dikeme so amosmo dwun keme ho ama na ye sampa no on the assembly no adwuma no wa ye bida osu ahunim de kakra o de practical na theory be combine abaye adwuma on share adwuma na se one shall say more criticize the dinner Sampai born in this and so I MPP secretary. Now more executives are not Josephia media and no one who has some quiet Professor Mercy Fano, a deputy minister. And just small somebody party Nibia. and the NDC for the most some party na ma be ka kire Ghana mabunu say o ye de reward party for MPP bia mo se ono de yenye ne ye mo ye hwan no do ba bia ye musa questions ne ye because the politics na ye ya ma na trokado do yeti kroma eto aba wie ma Adwo Mahama be president. In that election NDC got 480,000 2012 enipa maako empema ha na adua wotwe ne to aba mo Ashanti region omo free ha kwa hafo fire Kopoku betena kroma so mede regional minister Kopoku no so mbo cha Ashanti region for 480,000 to aba ma no so omo fa was it Samuel Sapon free ha so central region no on central region no okwa na no so mbo cha central region for and so se mutimi for bi efra hafo want me amfa for mo no de just onya car four-wheel drive then be do Kumasi man be di Asante Mai so no be di na second can come to me na antifrin share so kodu asokorema mpona se sabi o ye bola bi eduna koto om so opeso kire say e den apeso kire
na o hwe sa issue mo wezi a enye we enka bi nkyere mo as a party say asawanse so mampon nipa bese 30,000 I get to about MPP na mo pe this year mo go for be free baby. So what happened?
O mampani to me ne say onyi nipa our friends say at every point in time on betumi aboa na membo baby o. Yes, I am running. Yes, I don't do mampani ne ko file me wo mo ya mo kaka sa I said there mo one this for teacher for cry me cry actually there no. And cry to me be form so be prefect say school. Ultimately, vetting if you know Akasa crowd with the interview crowd and vetting. You have offered position with crash or crowd apply. You be there. Realignment. And so Mampani say, looking at the caliber of Nipa or Asante Memu and the 43 districts, no, a Nipa back on no comfortable based on the Nimfano. And the Nipa can't found necessarily Nipa Jia Tumafa. And the second they can be move from KM no apply and so on Koreas or Koreman Pomana. That is wrong with it. As a Koreman Ponipa 30,000 no be able to send a buff. And I say, I didn't know can come who across a Koreman Pom. You can't look at governance. A party for no year can because say Obinin party for Canada can come those party people more than any other party office higher offices say. A two-time regional youth organizer, 2 times regional organizer, or bedi member of parliament. Or no constituency executive be a was once be a jumada. Or no polling station for conducted so many meetings with them. And no dear, Mama, you know home. What they want to see a crown, yes, say a party, Mamma. Say any idea you won't come benefit, more problem your day. The most important thing is second they can come a corner. Obehu sa so Koreman pon dynamics we ni na president de meko. Nobody juma be ma so Koreman pon municipality no apeja. Wo ye na anye yi abema be ye bi wa me ni nyina. O mampani wa kwanya so ye dai. Osesa no. Eno ntime me friend says so ye fair analysis of enema o mampani dia be unye de this abre. Obetwen na nkaro akɔhye dem krabo mpai bɔ ne senka anyingu. No about bontin later justification be about what so akabi. Enipa no nya nko start adwuma. Wa start tia na aka no asem say Kennedy can come call. Na sadako kra ogu ko taro aso ase nyina kra still adobe kan say Kennedy de enye. Simply because ohu ne say ball bi akohwe egu aso ase. Na me say mutumi fa nipa ba akofira hafo. Ebe konka 480,000 votes wa ha. E den na ye odija bebre say e nipa ba akokkonka 30,000. All things be equal say comparison yeah. 480,000 people to Abama region we mu. Was Kopoku ni nyansa chai. Obaye no. Okono meba na oka apia do o tie su kwan. Asim said the more power nanu ya mo hand over na apia do na creation bi ane no akufo adoba ye na echichire ye. E say e book mu draw we na e beja to. Wano to su akwan. You stayed in power. Okofa Kopoku free ahafo ba so na sabi wo wonim dia obetimi achichira Asante Okono man hu no ja no kwan. Me no obetena ha wote wo usu. De na nado abaye nyina na wonya no mpotamo kakra no usu eno nti ye de efren se mpuntu na Ghana for we achi jenim adesre kakra de be ma omamufo no say eno amekọ manso do bi ameka kire assembly member say omampani kura na no wa say ya to abawi na population we nyina ese mompani pa mepre na mo de nipa ba akopɛ na kɔe enti na so otwen kura busa say ya ampa obi ntu de ni be nkura enso ampa Minua Clement Opoku Jamfi, CID, who appeared to be the youngest district chief executive in Ghana. ye to aba man no 3 months ye didn't buy 3 months in your kotwaba but okona kotie foma the party phone nyina kan say abranten de obaye ne 3 months ye manenko meboa ntimi ka kyan assembly members say ba obi anwa so be kasa nipa na what them obi assembly member bia na kwan se bia so ka duri ni ko amfa di anko tenken say nipa na ba ko na okono ajani or correct now if be den be ba na be to ba be yes man trauma no and so I appeal to them and I think said do mo ye na efe ye besere and you bia na ye betumi ayo bia choice and assembly ba ye betu betini obi tiba bi was metwabo and interestingly assembly members say ko election obon so mo poster mo ye kra no ma ye red blue and white to Ashanti region just to win the favor of the party people at the constituency electoral area or we knew we now omampani de bibia ba na ese party de was menye party ni na na etwabo ne nyina no we now so call for democracy na da bi yesu ho se ekoto ba sikasema bam nipa wo no oto mpotam wo hu so charge obi akoto ba man so me MC na DC no onim de wo so ogie
ebo no otiti bi say bi just 5000
matese bi twabo Minyante amount ba matese si bi so mu twabo
no mo mchalo simbo no so kan
ho no de politics ne ye betumi asi ma menya unya evidence e betumi asi but the woman say said nantwie ne podu anka no to no oye de enka konfonsem
okay
sa wodunya ya bo nua di na so do ye party ni chen nti wona say de ma ne amfa ma wa eduru ahwe de be organize ne ya baba bo am waluzu bi because already mampanisre Ghana for so enya botrema no no fa bre bebre appointing nipa no enti ye party for there ya said ye say ye nyina ka bom ne ba ko ne ye bo na say process ye do so na smoothly okay me to ho no obi o ha sorry a o ye de on the constituency ma ya mo ne de me deserve MC ana eche nipa bebre me kasa me track ache ba bia me ye sate party adwuma free besi na enka ye de enka mu bi no ne enka sabre ya yembo ye din ma hwe no e bi enka party ne ma we dem nyina nke hye no but as a chene say ye nyina ne agya tum se ya ade ba ko ne nim se nye nyina ne betra konwa ba ko so dako eno na chi ye de ya bra chechire okay ya bra chechire nyina no bi de ba ya otumo se we de enka ba ka so ba ja no enso o mampani na to me no one nsem me no mi no ne ekoye campaign mo mampani se aginidi ya wa reshimu eno nti so mampani de aba wo ne hwan sa afi na abetra ncha be kasenye lastly medicine me two government appointees fo o mo assembly ho no ya ka so be a government appointee a uduma de ba ko pe o mampani necessary assembly no enka owo ho ono o mampani ena so ho to ne local government minister and I want to be meant to catch a regional minister say per party for omojimi masemudi no motemase no mkojina ho mame and notice a me o mampani na me ujina ho mame me bu obi din se we na me pena a government appointee now so mpa just say you can represent me I to say ya ko to aba na say obi ama proxy o catch you say to aba no ko e na to ma bia itimi chutu yeah eno to nyiri ni kura de na president de ma wa anya dai onye eno ti government appointees de mo hu se mo na mo gina ho mo mampani mo na se mo ye campaign managers mo obi a yabo ni din mo ne the first group of people a se mo tu ana mo ko boa ni pa yabo ni din because o mampani na mo agya tum so betumi agina na mo na odi ni pa na ba and it is against all ethics so baba bon tia be ka se wo mampani abo obi din asem ya appointee menyintum megide se ba bia duru party for asede no ye mo mampani na megide se nipa ya do ma ba ne se de tibia o mo ba ye no mo ye lucky esa ba bio no bibi nti no ma ba o mo ma bio no bibi nti no ma ma ye nhye ho den ne nyina mo party ne enko ye no ye ko no asede tibia ne ma papa be sa be ne da sipi
be so da Dennis Kwakwa we youth organizer Ashanti region MPP na ye de no ebonko na wo hwe be no no wo hwe ba pa osima aduasa miensa for adwin chebra 0551 599933 0551 599933 so WhatsApp as a text message me ko doctor hona moma misima kakra bi na mentwa me homra na me ba be anso atwa so Kessben democracy 93.3 Kumasi 92.9 Accra Kessben TV na wasoguso mo hwe
We'll be right back. We'll be right
Listen, because
thank you to anybody. There's no administration against anybody. Lawyer, thank you. Way free or OJ. OJ didn't say lawyer. A Commander Kwakwan submission makes governance an easy enterprise. He should aspire to be a lecturer in public administration. So yeah, what they no. We thank God that finally, Madam Josephine Penyon Mensah, the Mason pregnant woman, has confessed to the police that she was neither pregnant nor ever been kidnapped. And I pray she faces the full rigors of the law for deceiving the Ghanaian public. Greetings to Maswo Ofosu Boachi, MC for Swami and Makio, or say Boachi Pope. Yahuza, they are also the bad. Honorable George, or say Asumani Aguna Asamai and Crackroom now the free back. Good evening, lawyer. I always follow this educative program. Congratulations, Honorable Catherine Recklin, such as South Districts. Now, congratulations to Honorable Sampan, Kemi Boss, and the greetings to Nana Yao Sebe, Nadia Yumre, and also the Eba. Good evening to you all. Same to NDC people. What is their problem? The best regional minister Ghana Ashanti region has ever had was Mr. Nyama Donko. He was not from Ashanti region. There's no problem for choosing Kennedy can come for Asanwas and also Mampong Municipal Assembly. Partimo Nahinso. Thanks to all the assemblymen of Asukwa for endorsing Honorable Akwanyasa Jima from Partimo. They are by Yumre. Aye Penny Asisua. They are also at the bar. I would be very surprised should any MPP communicator tenaciously juxtaposes the significance in the unprecedented delay by the president to appoint the various MMDCEs. Also, they are in or they are Barado. Good evening, this is Frances Konedu Isco from Nsuta Atonsu. It's sad our sister followed the pressure from her husband to fake her pregnancy. We all should learn from this and stop giving unnecessary pressure to people to give birth. And also, they are or they bad. Good evening, Mr. Host. Ask the NDC, how does all this concern him? Concern them, the NDC man. Okay. They will be in opposition forever and ever. Amen. I'm Blayway from Efasu in the Jomro, Municipal Assembly. Piesie, good evening, sir. Okay, so my main doctor, my Bible San Kamudia Academy. Doc, my main row, na submission on the this is
very well. Medawase na machia Harriet Kwenua Odin birthday or Asukwa 4 Junction.
Asukwa
yeah, Asukwa yeah, stadium.
4 Junction.
A Bulldog.
Okay.
Bulldog ho na uko 4 Junction no so Mechiano mano happy birthday. MMDCE is list here by where you're making reference to Minya Kama making reference to Article 243 of the 1992 Constitution. Or share PNDC law 207 or so. Local governance at that time. And Local Government Act 1 amended Local Government Act 2016. Numsafo Nina and Assembly Niyano has been well explained in there. We are sure say one more abo mudi nyina no simple. Now one can be that any whatever is in the Local Government Act. I'm sure say we abo di no. Obe abreast yourself with enema ekoso. In fact, menye obia I cannot do person. No.
Okay.
I believe in can do.
Mean to mean sunsum.
Sunsum there, nya sunsum papa, enya honhom papa. Enti politics ya sometimes ye dey try and ye hwese ne ye ko edu baby na we beti amanyofon bi na we you want me nye ya dey na me ho yira me ya na bibi ye me then na person o ya want me nye is it the one nyame obo no ogu nanim ase. You get it?
Okay.
We are very, very multifaceted. In fact, you should say your thinking capacity and your ability. You use up to about 20%. Ain't you betting me aye? Sometimes betting me aye KM. Why not? I don't know. Sometimes me KM. adenti na Kennedy can come into me nye asokore mampo. What is that asokore mampo? Then adenti na minua Frederick Crunchy KK into me nye wasa Memphis East. Adentia. Do you get it? Into me dem what the can do spirit mefa sa konya so abo mpanifo ya bo mudi ni nyina abaso. Mebo mabaso pa mu betimi aye. Me amoma bibia scam wherever you are. Na mu betimi aye. Mpanifo time wachi se mu de mu gigya ye dia. Mpanifo beta wachi. Ekofo miensa nipakuo miensa yese all local government leaders etimi ni omu ye adwuma. Number one, not in any order, but number one, America was empire or political party.
I'm going to free
move. Yeah, you want any partner in Yamian coming who you to Muse and they MPP ni and a bear MMDCE. Mopo Mumpopa, Motutia cried a new name, my Bebo Bayer MPP. Mutu Sana, Quaka Ekase, NDC for the Waswa, or no harness say with say, Memi NJ. Nipa krone afternoon because we had the day yeah fam no MPP ni some media or no yes NDC ni and MPP ni whoever is in power. It's the first group of people I say mo amabai mutimi show mo Ghana to the bia na ye nyachum me say my first responsibility is to take care of your party members. Now NDC na also America the same thing, CPP na also America the same thing, MPP na also I'm saying say activity number one kwaya obefa so no party for ebetina because sebe ufiri mumu ne baaye.
Okay.
Enti me hwe Kennedy can come hwe Sampine hwe mpanifo a minimum Ernest ofosu a wo fanti akwa south hwe me student performer student CID hwe mpankrofo bi a minimum. Why what will be difficult for Kennedy can come to take care of party members? Mobilizing party. What will be difficult for Sampine in managing party? I tell you, say, Senka Omanpenikra focus on true party men for this appointment to cry and can satisfy requirement one.
Okay.
Unless any paneba, of course, nipa suni ni ban society, so person who nipa suba ankasa money to me. You get it? And me Sampine, I don't think my friend Sampine no one fast when answer. I mean, what is, I mean, it's just not like that. And Kennedy, I don't think they will change because of power. But me come Kessben baby, I know Pimbia say if you change, the party will know because they will closely monitor you. I say ultimately take care of them. And Kofuko number 2 I say and I say every local leader under the political governance system, you government act and so Timishomo, you are handful, and that's opinion leaders, custodians of your customs and traditions in that area. And the name one say Obi political power, and the amount was MC in Tino. Now, if you don't know, dear handsome, or no see him to him. Are you serious? Are you serious? And you know, Mr. Mama Bay. But motion a man for the victim na to me you say power corrupt one here ya when see kakra wanya na we make kakra ya be o say jama woni o hini bi epe munya very careful with that ahensa munya mra ahensa ya man na mamre ni to me ahensa is never law. Okay. Traditions, customs and power authority odi say sunsun mu nsem honam nsem ye opa for MC sem kuma den yemfa we media de na hwe se otumfo anja ntuma be possible ana do you get it wako court ba we ni nyesa wa miamia afefa baby abefa me we ni o be gi baby be di na de no why assassin no go di ade no so it must end with ahemfo nsem must end with ahemfo na mum no momre mo ho asente bi amfanto the guy is so down to earth, so humble. Uko bema chinebu akodua ho a onsi abrant any form so say you no first this year wa ba di and so sequoia be fa so anu ahemfo betena very important mestre menu akeke one tetrete okuya mo asechim muti yi mesre mu nkoso antena yi ahemfo aka MMDCE samaba memu ohine bia nimtia na nye osika ne yeka. You may have money than a chief, and yeah no ne yeka. Yes, bro, he is the custodian of the land.
But second Crano, ye be beyond say you the Broma and Penny.
Absolutely.
Sir, or you are in a class on your hand. So when you need to say on Quadia.
One was said, baby, no, say yet or my moya. And she be a better, I hear someone. This is a take side no, wait to be a chair to me. Oh, this is UDA 4 years now, and the overture or Hinen or notice no a Bema friction about area more M1. Local governance will be development will be stampeded. Who pass as the Sidan crowd, Henry be on one farm. Nobody, you could see us at the corner with you, man. So live well with your chiefs, very important. And at the third group of people, let's say to try assembly members. Assembly members. Until now, Minya Bika, acquire MCEB, and assembly members. And I was happy to hear that. Mestre said MMDCE Sayabo Mudin. Mum assembly members in Tennessee. Any discrimination, any way me party assembly member, way me party assembly member, any way you say, Ubia soon idea. At least let them be your friends. Moma kwenya no me no make be bin chiro. No mu electoral area ho. Live well with your assembly. Ubia on an assembly eti bia no. I'm not sure say at this time obenya difficulty in Adiana obi otimi chire. Say obetimi assembly members at na year biano around this time munya difficulty and those three groups of people munsho mu ye now deputy minister for local government Minia Penny Collins in team now kase there are other means of funds mobilization and yes assembly members no usually we concentrate on common fund when you can say 50,000 and 500,000 and 50,000 I think it is 500,000 quota. Now altogether, when you're 2 million, 500,000. What at all can 500,000 do? And you know, Mestre, me say you be organize, but we have that proposal ready. You be nice we be so ne Minia Penny Collins in Timaka. We must draw assembly's attention to revenue mobilization data. Nanka ya ye map bia. You will register of all our sources of IGFI revenue mobilization, including small stores. Now, saying crowd digitization, we can easily match them with their GPS numbers. Otiana are so green, Otiana are so red. Over the period of revenue, officer, you can monitor. Send your revenue, we can. When we focus on internal revenue mobilization. The assembly level, municipal level, metropolitan level, well, that 500,000 will be nothing. That 500,000 will be nothing. And you know, Mestre, come on, Fando. Me cry and come. I said there are some areas we should not even hear them talk about. Come on,
when you to me say, and until who be here says, you will be some MMDCE. Ya shase na who are doing a bit of disca. Adia ye assembly hono and was it me focus on since I see obi between young fan man maybe
when who's a constitution or chire san yes say on penny and I decide to me national on consulted wa consulted and you be diaba and the medical casania or the beba no media and per research no near nipa no quality says so possess and near miensa. Say utimi ye ubia only wa him for betimi atena ye. That's why the consultation look at article 243 now can him for ka ho. So utimi ye ubia betimi no party members atena ye because I mean then ye kan you know na ye partners of development in your AD and na afi or assembly members very important agents of development so develop pa onu assembly members and yes munya kasakasa ntawanta wa bia utimi nya ubia obetimi sankro fukomi and say yatna. For me, the president has sorted this himself out. Now the acceptance rate almost over 90% acceptance rate in so I think so Mampeninya are correct. Okay. The second phase, the second level of acceptance, article 243 no B1, B2 no and now Madusia a be more passy, a be more failing yadi. Message say Obi Antonio and yeah giddy. Take your time, a be power for my assembly members when this you who be I say have time to talk to them. Memo be impressed here to about to be at we have about 3 weeks.
But I say it's a letter, so I think they have 10 days to do their license now.
And America say so do your consultations fast. Then the time you can have to have yes and so better on the first day. Manko a man for them to say kasa. And when they see somebody who can help them, they will know. Near the yes, set to yes, outside winning in every near perform a you be. Me fan say you be obeti satisfy sa nyama me nsa no. Near car ye de be correct. Occasion of the 30% government appointee system. When say we MMDCE, we assembly, we now when we are interested in development, open technocrats be no mbabe boao. Do you get it? Until the constitution has made provision for you.
Sure.
Elected 70% assembly members no. So whether they have the competence or not, it doesn't matter. Omunkro of say omumejino manemu. Afi no, no leader no so you no. 3 criteria no, you must possess qualities to achieve those. So timino party, so timino ahemfo, so timino assembly members. Oh, unifier. And namoswa in unity lies development. 30% na kano ma technocrats be mebwao.
Is that the assessment? And the party for us has go.
Into opportunity for fraba. Yeah, can because it will be government appointees. Opportunity for fraba. The constituency and say municipality be open development be no. Emrana and kase 30% na koye job for the boys. No. Emrana say be now o competence edu baby, but now fall short o baby. She shall constituency nim. Nepo be an need that obetimi aboa in that regard. Development minded people, planners, finance and economic people, research fellows. I can say now you're in the planning of the development agenda. Accountants be a women no chatted be then get people around you. And I agree with what Kwakwa said. Make sure omu yen krofwa okasa omu bete. And yen krofwa jamekwaya no usa. And also the say one fan sakra and Kenya. You know, we must blend sa nema no. Yeah, but the development will not be nipa bako. Say here some time kwa man develop KME. Nemo be or no. Nya akase form penifo ka ne ho, especially sa technocrats no be nyom de twa ne ho ahia. Ne assembly members no betina ye ni obia be part of the development. No assembly would not develop when there is unity. Assembly bia ni honma onko nanim se bia kabom bia de ho hyem say umbebu ama development akoso a
na yebo a we twafohene wo atebubu.
Yep.
No say ahensam a kofa baaye no was sense to be because a drew brebi na DC for ne ahemfo so omo kopa omo chado anwoma so.
Absolutely.
Ngofo mo so bebo ama empotunyuma so akoso ewo mensina obia wo.
Yes, entina Kessben if the Kessie so yes share some of this knowledge we have. In fact, ye mo bi ho no ma obia mo ye din for MC minim da obebo minim for come on I just say me so obebo din for MC, but I mean development no ye nyina ye interested. Ye nyina ye interested nti ye chradwen na ye de agina so de atufu say ye nuanom panimfo ne ye nuanom nketo a ya bom din CID was my student in school. I have full respect me bona baso de bia ye kasa o mu hye ye ne onyam we are happy ebi mu so ye senior say papa no me ma me
CID de obo adwuma pa.
Oh yes,
ona why say you know kumawu no.
Oh yes, adaje kum menua pa nyenche nti no mesre I say adwen de ni ba akofo team nti na ya betena ha ye kire bi muntie ebi na ohene akade atoso no ebia na enyewo but mukohia won na laga monfa nka mo agenda no ho na muntutu mo hofo mukohia wo adia say ho ye na lag national local government for na MMDCE for nkohia monkinka nche mo ho say you must live well with your chief.
Okay.
O bro ho asehye obi a oyo hinase a onye hwe nti na homaso ne ayi no de mesrema ya na mama na ba form kakra. My last point I make here sa women participation be issue around this list no. Mesre it used to be Minekama sorting out sometime and anya Minekama I think so. And now unuya number ko ye program we won crying. And I know because I was 17%. What so the about 14%. 2021 na 17% and na 14 and I make us say no let us numbers you can play with the numbers. Aha. Yes. In the 17% no. Na jina how many 31. And then 14% jina how many 38. Inti o kan wakan ye. Aha inti no. Unya unhu 1% of sikabia. So say 100% of sikabi. Oh,
okay.
Who say because remember 100% of 1,000 Ghana. Now because remember 1% of $100 million at the end of cabbage.
Dollars and
You know, percentage they are na over the statistics ma. Your firm estimates, they belong to the class of estimates. They are not actuals. Let us go behind the percentages.
So, maybe 2 minutes.
Yes.
Who here says say no? Yes, I visit issues. MMDCE is no young Kotwaba.
Oh, I think say nanke ya adwin papa. Sincerely speaking, nanke ya adwin papa. Yen nyina say constitutional review na hu hia because to me bebre wo mampani nsem. And I thought some mampani in his quest to give out some of the to me no nice opportunity. Senke ento aba. And they say ye can me sure senka there would have been some MMDCs and komunye MPP for. Because we do strongholds bia o we nchine botoma. Onye party ni ne be wini ni ade enti na ka adwen papa but adwen papa ne nia omanfo ni nyina so adwen atum consensus confirms good ade hanti amanfo ni nyina anya antum me say me kan say me anwe hu mienu na sa kwan ne kwan papa and so the general ultimate yi say emuko che in fact parliament wakasa kra na interesting. The entire house was in agreement until one party chairman got up and disagreed.
Secretary.
Party secretary. It's true. I'm not doing politics. I'm not interested in the politics that you say. But it was true. Say, oh, the hands are saying. And so, I mean, Entina make us say Nancy assembly members ne kra no emu bebere kra ohonum a they are at the assembly but enyo mo madwin no mu use dey yin ya dinti no mesre. Oh, it's true. Your assembly be one baby. A chairman because on tunko no beto ako.
Yeah.
And so a full grown assembly man.
No, but senior okra. MPs no.
Yes.
Already there are party secretaries.
Yes.
More parliament was
absolutely.
Kokacho on say Tukoha. And this is the so the party. And you know, Deputy Minister Waka say now the committee has been set up to look into
it again.
Issue na omonhwe na bibia atimi nko no. And a couple from because my the do baby.
Anya ka se ohwe ase na so sorry so niam hwegu na hu se ne ehhehye no enti e bia say 1 or 2 bi na ankoye with the first attempt mesre mama mampani abamungu you should reorganize the whole thing again e bia needie e wonu ma no munti bibia se ne beti ase but me de manu si wo efutuo di amayenu anu ma ne se mo pe leadership dia ye nyina ya ye ba ye ka bi mamu efo so say a man should be given more opportunity ni ade ne dia and e mo so na ya mo take time to prepare for leadership because unlike Bema, the responsibility as well. Most men are already naturally made leaders. No, a man be depending on the leadership of men. Okay. And you know, so person be a leader. They are but mommy prepare because man natural leaders. But when we prepare, why not? Be prepare very well. And he said, MMDCE cross them near can. From now, 2025, the next appointments may come. No, obi or besiege na say and may prepare for the next MMDCE. Area no, or prepare year 5 years, 4 years down the line. Yaba yasem ka wo masem no hono besesa. And a participation yes, a member ne kwa e manaya musumun kobi. Aha, open leadership there then join. Let's all work it together. Yaba na yeah say. Okotina baby na lady me kwa me boy rebewu me make a be we are nice ya be boarding for leader. You don't become a leader of a system you didn't participate in. You know, participation and preparation are very important for our dear women who aspire to be MMDCs or generally leaders in general. And if we took a cram, the union no man so no.
Dr. Spencer Pomedas say way free cannot Obuasi West. I want to ask can MMDC nominee or MP change government appointee? So we share the ideology no and never abandon party jam far. Wait me as a sound.
Regional minister.
Okay.
The appointee no concept na a local government minister and a 2 minute one and 7. Okay. But because say na a local anti omo the power no man regional ministers nti what I know is that regional minister betumi as a Sunday panel cry or J sa confirmation free local government minister ho na 2 ministry ba enti MP bet me suggest ama regional minister etu ho na mo ba to ntimi transform ho nka so change obi a
okay sir what's it was it okay please wish my daughter Annabelle Osei Asmani happy birthday for me and her sister Emanuela Osei Asmani brother Evans Osei Asmani hey na mu na birthday back hey I see you and also the no cancel no nti hello Piesie, my name is Nana Sebe from Asante Bekwai. Saying the NDC people should not tell Nana do what to do. I think he knows better. They are afraid of Kankam and Sampan. House of Folk cannot tell Kotoko the players he should choose. Same on UNDC. Yeah, some okay, please. My name is Dua Courage. Now, please inform the president that people are dying. We need Dua Courage on our major roads. Hey, we need the Dua Courage. Are you? Baroski from Assistant. Wishing all the confirmed MMDCs and congratulations. Hey, hi to Honorable Jogate, former railways minister, but also there Anyumrewade Abba Don Baroski the first River. Douglas K. Menu from Mampontin. Good evening to you and your cherished viewers. Honorable Dennis Kwakwa is more than a gentleman. I love his demeanor. Greetings to Pastor Menu, Deeper Life Bible Church in Tonso, but also there Anyumrewade Abba. Good evening, Mr. Host. You are doing a great job. Nana Akufo-Addo has done well to appoint competent MMDCs. He knows what he's doing for we Ghanaians. Still break the 8 Nana Dunie Ghana Nye. I do say Poku Asante Achim Agogo. And also the Ayumre or the Abba no. Nana didn't consult. Nana did not consult anybody. Chamaun to me and the regional minister appoint them. This is in Asante region. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Host. I'm not surprised what happened at Yendi. From day one, I disagree with the vetting process. They should allow the polling station executives to nominate their choice. Come to Ablekuma Central, we lost the seat because of MC bad behavior. Then MP has problem with the MC. As I speak to you, the constituency chairman is not talking to the same person, independent, Odoko, official town, and also Eddie Bain. MMDC should work hard for Ghana. Nana Amwati, I have 4 that they swap MVP will break the 8. Nana Amwati. Yeah. Good evening, Piesie, and the able panelists. Tap the shoulders of Kwakwa for me. What he said is perfectly right. The appointees are not there for their personal gain. If any assemblyman charge any nominee, they should be prosecuted. Sami Achuma Kropon also the free but Mamimra no love but if 2 minutes I go first answer the aba sir Mampaneko Fordo no think you told me this is for sober they could do parliament no and this is for because baby I'm there fan nanka enye no non-partisan what the 2 minutes and for discussing now quickly young question
if you say election of MMDC this no in order na babia intiasianya juma and the mode say non partisan as a non-partisan from the word go to the time I'm calling of all the MPs or parliament edgy to say yen twaba but as to say yen on partisan or non-partisan and people advance different positions. And we see reasons maybe can say yen non-partisan na tasum. And I would see reasons maybe can say yen partisan na tasum. So it was a matter of say ubet me a convince a man for no.
Okay.
Say we party NC na me person yet turn on partisan. I mean if it's an anchor, a bani bet me I am more educating Crawford, I communicating, I convincing Crawford. Since I can be our best postponing the kakra, but I wasn't expecting say you better taking off the paper no all together. Name ebia or may postpone it say about 6 months. Now you fast 6 months no, and yet consultation and convincing Crawford why it has to be on partisan. It's for me, Obika say NDC for Namana so many panel agenda. It's never true because we advance one position and open to the another position. Say yeah, per partisan, we say per partisan. So more advanced my position and convince a man for no. Then mo to abana. The amount for no adwin your mono. Or more mufi say you're a partisan, a bebo say non-partisan. Then we go for it. Into for me, say abane beba back now. We prepare Crawford mind. I educating Crawford, and as I convincing Crawford, I'm good reason why it has to be partisan. Then we have to vote and see say among for Beja to Musa and as Amunjin to Musa. For now, if you say people have different positions and with you be a positioner, for instance, one of the argument was say DCEs are subject to control of the party, and so we so changing the narrative. That's what's electoral on partisan. The party can still control the DCE, And if it's non-partisan, the person will be accountable to the people. Why letting on the microphone here and obey, and yet the party here and obey. These arguments are sound, but maybe there are other better counter arguments. Bet me I put it forward. I'm not Tom Crawford. Into me say we should look at that now because. Sani ebeba na nkrofo ntokwa say ema esawum if you are putting it forward say obia ms stand as independent candidate and I know say omo any partisan crana somebody can contest as independent candidate like we have the parliamentary candidate into me feel say ubetime a convincing reason to tell people why they should vote on party line because so the party line crana or more movie say or more independent people or more per se be associated with any party biano they can still stand as independent candidates na ya so we can do that and convince people and put it to vote send going forward maybe next 4 years we can elect our MMDCs.
Kamel, so I didn't understand who be one here. I feel say the president since I'm some review now you say you better your MMDCs or more
say all things being constitution no at the local level no on the head level will be a day you say what dear we are partisan and yadi be a beboa all things because me I still stand say we are partisan I am one because assemblyman no we don't vote them on partisan. Yes, system no. But once we know, we know constitution. Yes, say president or a rep. What for the president? Pay the constitution. No, yes, who a rep Monday president. No, what you want as review? Ni rep no. And also the best day-to-day activity of the place. Also the best supervise all day. Inti sebi okophobia on the party line. Any the government in power. Ni ideologies enkwa what dey call her a tassel for instance yen fan say we are Central Region na kama KME we the KME abema MPP ni na NDC power na war who say there will be a struggle who say you want to put an agenda through who say esi hu kwan intermediate me we can say yen partisan I mean tiasia who say all things be equal no Tama na danko edibase nyewe no referendum no we thought say anka we ndie o manke be yom no president edini beba me madwen no president fa din be se 3 mra 3 no na omo fall into that way the constituency na omo and second man kaskwa na kaskwa ni ya to aba nipa 3 na president beba no na yede ya to so aba Okowe so oba ya KM so nipa 4 no de beba na the people not to aba no but nini ya say unse e ani ma assemblyman for no represent here in the voting so we thought say here empower the assemblyman to go and stand on what our behalf also in electoral areas no ya to aba the assemblyman no he's supposed to be a rep for us there unse na the cost involved near intina they thought say once ube assemblyman to represent you no a sign of what we or for your needs and wants, or you're too rough for you. And to me, the whole thing is being more rush say and son no. Me many of my doing your pay. Because I know one time I hear show constitution now MPP for no mutibiaso. Na a bimu to dame. Na a bimu to loot. And the one time I hear can join to constitution no. Or my mammy and come mantro. And the do baby I know more how much in your massino and they will check a car. And to me, I still stand on it. And yet purely selected by the president by the constitution no. If the do per se yet to swaba and can no and no obey bill like parliament no case we we nominee we are into waba and then you two and trend by us and on what political basis nanka ya to swaba but all the same say obese son now I don't think say a idea boy body politics as at now our nation be edu no what development right now about train yakwa because unse kromo pull me down no was soon do okay yes anka president befa we hope na doye anyway mo na mabuche say ye chini we ache no chini Jonas achena baka
na be kan president
that be say na me just pull me down with syndrome na bi no. For instance, example, say Tikromu Panaka KM pa now MPP ni net so bon say otwitwa backlashes nanaka walk away voter raging nanka hono so most of the assemblies na no so we net so events we NDC ni net so na otwitwa MPP anamu ho see how we development be dey wo ha mo
me that's come on na me stop we I'm appealing to Achman Ponuya Assembly members to vote one touch to for Honorable Isaac Kofi Mafudisi elect to come and start his work early to ensure good development.
Russia doctor, I Fredchia Samada.
Yes. Yeah.
No, some fanfare so from a year, Mamma, I may add my memory.
Oh,
if you had a nasi. So for my Mrs. Matadando. And you are very done why Suman crying.
Oh, okay.
And if you had done, you see, I remember the year ever saw at the Pimene. If you pack a bill, some fanfare. Oh, nice. Dr. Smart, you Muna Bomutunko, our manner. That's all said that.
No, good said,
as somebody can I say, Unya. Many a new love, not the what they say, I name or power. Some are Bama Ghana for you and myself, baby, I can connect this if I should I had any over sister Samaka. Near can get to home for now, they now and do. Oh, I said, when this is for now, and I must know why. There are my cotton them. I could not see me home. My job to me and Vanco, not Ghana for Bobo, where we are got to Saba, a two tests. Mochama Becassa. Say, Mamma, man support. Oh, see me and fan show. This is me and Van Cosha. Oh, I didn't know. Say, Ghana for Thai can't be say, I dear my friends and more memory. Say, I told about my party back on. Not to me, I walk Ghana and I be this party back on them. Oh, my friends say, and what? Nanado Nanko Kufado. Decision be how yeah, party to cry no me, I'm share. Say what power now say Sabre be appoint MMDCE and care to about 2020 the end twaba na party be am fan independent and think about BNDC for we MPB and likely say and community public me arena MC and DC and think na ya yebubodi no ye nipa makoma ku 260 no and can be MPP ya de wom dada na ye 137 to be 137 be sorry 137 out of 260 that's en kadiaka no NDC for and is all person ko tasem chire DC na this all copan DC chairman as BMPP youth organizer no ka chesem so ko kan chire chief say ye be ABC di me hiamwa na ne na ado na ado no otase but to me hu so ye kandifo a odweno man ho chan the party no one do baby a domanfo kanoti no friend said did you manage sebebo manfo do na na nye party fo nkwa de benya openisa anu nti so ka obetra aka say and president aboni pa ba ko di o problem na mum president krona nipa be 9 no a mo call vetting na shortlist president samfo mu nyina mo MPP for na mra na kan chiro manfo for mo sem ko to aba MPP for me and sanso san be na eba san bi amai. So the only way bet me acquire sad amasses and say another political party be so akonya so bet me den nipa ko gina man for no from na choose say ye kɔto aba ma mp obɛkɔ mmara hye badwabere nim sɛ Camelo kɔ a mmara no ontumi hye mmara pantie de mama part na mmom ye beduru asokɔ a ye hwɛ de MPP fo pɛsɛ ye de ne ba bi anka ɔno abo akɔnua sɛ so ɔno abo akɔnua sɛ ɔnta nkɔ communal labor na mmom bi a NDC candidate no ɔmo de ne bɛgyina for local ne de efiri sɛ tra ha gata bi a sɛ bi a ɔka ho ne yɛ bibia kɔs ɛsɛsɛ yɛ no fom ha nti ɔno de yɛ pɛ no na mmom yɛ pɛ mama part of parliament be part ɔte ase ɛno ne ade a na nka me friend sɛ betumi atu saa we na take so on ase apart from that bibia ne akyire bi wa anka saa abato no fa so apart from the political party fufuro bi a the party ni power ebetumi aba local level abesom no bibia ni ho a yemfa so de ase nkoto asa aba ne bio because aba na de ne party for ba and the president ne the boss is here no a there difference no we kura de anya hwe no o de ne banka e de na efra na abato na ye kana abato no ne say assembly members ne representing obia what constituency nim because Nina constituency are demarcated into electoral areas. Obia or Tuaba or Hobia to one electoral area. And to say Obia represent Tuaba or Dima and Kanyan. Because some parliament Tuaba and MPs into the Aduko. Yeah, the Kwaso Bujina Homa the 30.8 million of Ghanaians a person make a decision. No, we don't come 275 for Penakojinaho. I represented 30 million. And Tabomba to be a yen yatro. Is the reason why do baby and I have to say so be koto about parliament and answer assembly level of friends or no the 2 million or the koto so and ultimately president they were here in DC 4 years watch because they are no opener or mama nama so and kaka president and kwanku bia on DC and MC by December 7 2020 and they care to about you know and ka omo hodada anka January 7 for no bia swear in koma ye adwuma bosomen kroni and no mama nama me ensan so omo so omo ne afutu papa bia de beba mo me nya na de ho sesi an mo de nanado on hwe kon be fa so de bebo boaye amo ma na kona nim mama starting through omo boaye
mama starting through GSS Jabasa this is a guy population they are contributing 30.8 million Accra for Greater Accra region or more this is the Matcha Central region say ni padodro mu no Matcha Central region you can say
the empire na me say 30.8 in akodo no propaganda for NDC for no so say apart no be hard but group there I expect to say normally so we hear said the nipa isutia na na the rate of birth no time be at ICD the rate of death and until every 10 years be a census no we expect to get a positive growth names a number never kosoro na okay the details of it and never be a worrying especially about infrastructure or be any party that NDC forecast almost agreement could down 5,000 where this can na down 1,024 2 million tells you say the piano assembly abani can and yes say be we maintain who pampas or pubs so and num there aha sa ben Miami humbuda and yet sabi MPP tina da be a castle but we say any padodo na wo Ghana me ni nyina Greater Accra be san Ashanti ho a e manan nyanwa bebre nipa 13,000 penna so ma buru so any padodo a eti krum ha me ne wo ni enuanu bebre ya pa adwuma kra mo the last 10 years ayenim say adwuma no won kran potamani ha no bebre because by nature Ghana omani achechire around the capital and until be a to coin free baby so about Bob Brow Kumaso free sim man I say I have another been about Kumasin and ye or Chisen Crade Okobe. The Otu Kumasi Krana I saw for Kran Mutikruba or tear sorriness are sorry need now Kumasi pet. Was a not feed or the American conquering. No swan as often Ketua no me admin and no Domaco. And so ye nay any soon said the Tibiano. It is bound to happen, say, and can population bet me a Ashanti region. But all in all, I believe, sir, a name of woman says here and yet numbers in the cake. A name of woman, Nipa send a word you might say any be. Nipa send a baby that say any baby da. A dear now you bet to me, Jonas, our numbers is so I dream amount man in the next 10, 20, 30 years. I don't so will be to send another Danko Kufadra. My Daniel Mias on that's the president. The entire Sir, Nema will hear no here in some of not there who my unemployment, lack of shelter. And to show us all man penia or buy was so the industrialization in and so. no bo modern se bedu baabi no obitina sabe na kura ase a on say ukọ district na ebi swapa district bi o swapa say so utimi si factory kakra ba ko a that's a factory me fan say ebi a process farm producer enipa be ya adwuma factory nim no mo bedua enema e de be feed factory no ko abetimi abasa na ya afọ bi o krom ho bi adwuma and that is where we are trying to plan the country towards say nipa betumi comfortable he NAPCO I the buy and it was to give us an idea says idea near possible and not possible. This is the first time obi district one district na NAPCO tier to me a per juma graduates mark 1,004 okwa ngwa bia south okwa ejuso okwa kwabri east me km NAPCO per juma ma nipa 7,000 we dey km okwa district say outskirts ni bi o ha wadwin si Swabat we were able to secure jobs for 400 people job placements what it means is say betumi a chekere wo man a nipa bebre no betumi atro mu krom aye adwuma comfortable abro mo nyoma adwin so mu move what you say and notice demography we na ya say nya no foforo be kire dynamics growth ne variation about tetede na na ho 2010 chino me gidi say boy nipa bebre ye de yan kame it can never be correct to say be kai obi ase ugina ho na depend about be trim say akai ne sa na possible say betumi asi obi ho a omo akọ fie na oni ho me say obi amatumi fie first day omo ba ya omo enumerate buildings me number 2 me fie omo ba me na mka twom so fie say ni opuhwe ha nipa say na wa ha nipa te da bia mu de nya me number bu sa me omo sa akoba bi u eno omo ba na me ni ho te me kwa me ile be ka kire me say omo ba bi omo bu sa so adwuma ba na wo ye e bia odi de san wo phone number nti ono no woni ho ba ya kan o me gidi say sa margin of error no e betumi aba say so a chance say dem crofo adwunom say chinchire say kodu 31 million ana ho ahwan but ye man nya te say de ya mfa ba me sutru sintia o ma nya adwuma de so far emfie duachi e de ne betumi de sa number we aye
enti de aka mo pa politicians no ye ba bia ni pabeda ene enwuma a mabro no benya ayo o share the warring situation a war sa population census ya e ba ye mu eno
menu eno nya ade a yenim eno ntina da bia no ya mo ya na maso na nyina begu political parties so what I say Ghana your problem no be o ha nkanya aban na sese so nkanya aban yo hwe ma me ma classical example yo krum ha enkrofo timi ton one plot o Kumasi krum ha o yo hene o ya busia pani o ton one plot no ade bia 200,000 Ghana cedis 400,000 Ghana cedis no aton plot no be 20 abombo wi a wagiska no wa ntua tax ama aban wafa o de aye do be wi a na wagya kwan ato ho sa aban meye so bu sa won se fa so be na aban nya wo ho anti sa aban na ye kwan ono no ton asase no ma wo no wan kriti kwan ama wo wan fa pipe ama ho wan si life ono ni asem o wie ye no onya iska kakra kasa akoto wo se aban na wo twen no aban je iska se na firo
nyanja wo se ya tax net no yetmu wide
no tax no net tax won say eya na da bia na de Ghana to abrochire ho in the wrong way abrochire de ka akoto plot no e friend service plot that is enke bia senate for anasa na grat for kwaje asase bi on kwaje na mo atwitwa street atum no mo atwinso ni ade ba ntu be kono sa ne ma nka ho dada ba to ase eno nti emra no ma kwan se nipa individual no nya sika mu no botom abra wo jiska na firi ho no ma odi hia sa ne ma na ese adwuna de nya ase da bia be ye politician because chrome highway individuals sika GDP na ye kana sika no enam private sector na do so chai de fa ban nwuma far greater about contribution to GDP eno o hwe ya emoaye eno ntina aba we de esi na ne so say e be promote private sector driven economy said e be ya sa private sector no so mo grow na tax net na ye kana de ade ene so obi a betua tax ni bi eno te he aba we one thing wa ya o pese sa de ne ba so a ye sorry a ye pese e be ja tum ne 10 na e ko fa ba ye no obi ntimi ntua tax without a tax identification number and then yamen chade amaya shall say be we student to class na benya allowance no say we kokọ register na onya number so that ochina ye hwehwe wa e betumi ade tax ye me no me enu asade say so be di no kra kakra mo man no say de be ya so ochina onya bibi kakra ya onim say rent and na de me ma ha nyina mra wo ho say so tua tax why no krum ha or the apartments yama higher or declare some magicida. Wow, high now. No, catch yourself can any tax because if you run on fan and diamond. And when tea, best I bind the Yabuta, a young MPP are buying, then your power, and a sense of Suya, boy, she say you to be near my. But also, you are dancing for. We are dancing for say. If we say about we bar power, a choir Yafasua, none less a four, Mahama so Trinity for the hospital, and they can we are some or more Mojumanum Tiffy, Yafu be a management. Teacher for near the track or Jessica IMF saying to me, she also, and when America cranny and chill, acquire pass a bed, Fanny Purge me a casame and Fado, Yam fire bay a Fanny Poe 100,000. Wouldn't send there. Man, baby, I'm number one up, Kunay Ghana, Mabro, Monsieur, dear, wouldn't dear. Ne momo kon betimi abo ma punto no motifi ya ba fa kwan so de aba bebre no ba bia de mo kwa ya for mo adwuma permanent ene ma eguso ya youth employment agency nkwa na no won so mo youth job fair onim ne pe kogu ho o mo de companies be 100 ko say obi ammo de se kakra obetimi no be fa afri mu eno nti yenim problem no yenim ye catch the Ghana for say we knew it the ba power no so truly yentumi nyin ba bia pese eduru no na so no kwase no se ayi a chan de na ni ho no a ye baaye no eno nti ye besere abotra kakra me so mampani me na kofo se wato no num to se kwan bi obefa so a o mo a wo nya adwuma permanent oba me afom no obeye ansa kra na o mo nso a o ma wie service o mo nso epeso o mo be join up ko no do maba eno nti me de me say industrialization drive no ne ade a ebe mo ma we economy na sesa na ye besere muma ya abotra kakra na da bi amode me ne kakra bi ka ho a president we de obe deliver hwe koko nkwa koko. For the first time in the history of this country, no, Yanyabro 1.1 million tons. Nasa 1.1 million tons. Omo ye koko mo adwuma na ka kire wan fa so won kwa na adwuma ekriti ye hand pollination kofa ba ye kofa cocoa spray ba man krofo be gu no ye sa ba ye de ba ye job creation de bia pese de bibiba eno ntie de enim se ye gu so ba bia nipa beda de mon kan kire this for na sagrami esika no now about 3,700 na ayira no omo mo ayi ne mfa
monhwem na monye ma
enya da bia na motra da ade da ho asokore mampo
but some na mo document
enya document at your disposal da binya we na tuwe NDC for or NDC ni busa na say mahama na oboda uruma ne ntia se fata so di mahama achi abra niema se ya firi o man sa ehu hia o beto affordable housing o man for mo nsanka ye ba ya anya hwekure ne nipa tim ye sie ni kama kasagle mi no so kwa ne mu ne be na ka be complete a enka ye na se okọ a state house na edan aba we si bebre but minim se enya no level o hia ni betumi a high bi eno nti ne ye nyina me gidi se be boa se nipa ne nya na adwuma no no ahu se na ho so 1 bedroom 2 bedroom no apesu se easier than se be ka chance won twa na aban si affordable housing. Intimidate the here wumpa ne se nipa benya adwuma he at their early stages of life said be ya enema we nyina be koyi na me gidi say NDC for ama power bi o ntam dia sa na ma we nche ye betumi aye ni nyina kama no mo aba de on be said ho no
then is kwakwa youth organizer Central MPP and what here den kana Honorable Kingsley Ajman Kodua ono na we this nominee wo such a central or say me kan tell say we enjoy pa say we nyaje pose me ka sam to we fa no me na me constituency youth organizer wo mampon between 2009 and 2013 that same time na pose so your constituency youth organizer now obia o ya mu hwa am suppose o kura for ma pose constituency youth organizer was such a central na sa brebrim omutwa nsu na suppose to me adwuma na don't doubt him minim no brasipa
na me gidi say nyame ya adoma such a central assembly for so be shene
no confirm no
one day obe deliver man aye nipa nyina nwanwa
brasipa
cha one obi a
brasi come here
you say ya kan wi na we say almost say so almost we provisional that's 30.8 million. I think say oh my adwuma na wi but on say me all things being equal ade ba kwa me hwe say maybe some hear the political aspects I what at the name. We share see Akra 5.4 million and Ashanti region 5.4 billion. But all things being equal, we share at the Bia Mehu at the Noa. They say Akra 34 constituencies and Ashanti region we 47. They say now Akra and those in Chamono easy obey new way and demarcation and that's the political side. Because we have a visa we are Dobi Kwamenya figures omunya na wo so ɛhɔ omuche mu nyenu a likely say MPP befa both the two near bechem no but we adenta wo be che we ma adenta mu a probably say this befa both side so I say no wo kasa no memiema no me say ɛhɔ so adenta so me say oba agent because MPP for the one many abre what this exercise no ɛhɔ na ye hwe fi say all things be equal say ne we events away
vacation bema
we say ene Asante region ekura 47 na fe the Accra na eno say eno do so change the whole Ghana obi ados won no ehon wo kasa ne amia no o ade na obeso say program kasa na me say all things be equal yeah he say we na ban with these new figures no Accra se be there you be chim
okay
you be chim am na ba we say 45 and I say 47 nebia. All things be equal because you just identify Uchema MPP we NDC from union because hono we share Botarians ever funny notness no e wo homo we share we ya ningo pram so Uchem so no Uchem so all things be equal no e be call NDC both sides never call NDC it all things be equal no but we ningo pram yeah, Uchema, Hobako both sides Yabako NDC. If you cry on, no, there be all things be equal. Some may me argument say, and ne, we, you see the per waka, and also chance Sanche region. And all things be equal, no, and this year, the same constituencies are, and one if you cry more than Sanche region. That's another school of thought.
Okay.
No, maybe. Oh, maybe no, neighbor.
Yeah, share line sizes.
No, there be really count, but yeah, there be a number of people away. All things mean call. Yes, I hear no. Yes, say and kola ya wo from 2010 to 2021. Omo ye 6.1 million of our population. Inti oye we be a government be a best of being the next step. Who was uncle within the next 3 to 4 years. Beba the system on when you best at Yapa Jumae. Now so who are buying now also yeah, or buy under your watch. A Juma go watch be now say we did buy a trade union for the by say COVID buy and kwa. Omo members are almost money 500,000. Here's the paper 500,000. So much my indirect and direct. About super good banks. I mean, banks won't cry accept a 4 year assessment. Almost 42,000. Look to Mojuma indirect. We know banking sector will clean up. No, Emma Banways are fire sika.
I accept for me.
When you accept, when you more can show me. All things being almost a savage. I say this number of people listen to indirect and direct. Okay. And all things being equal, you can watch and say and all when years you see under this government. I now want for listen to jobs. Now buy we buy what say work creative jobs 100,000. Our jobs was young will be a work. Now say I wish from 2019 to 2020 and Columbia University. That's the second cycle, sir. What had us university say a chroma almost 250,000. A year schools or money system. Before that year war or more we know events a youth age from 45 and below no. Himself most of the majority of Munya Jumae and you are buying us a winter create Juma. Now so yeah, also that one say taxation, we moving from taxation to what? Production. Now our manifesto how they buy that's we 2016 also about corporate tax so from 25% to what? 20%. That be seen I won't take so. Now so yeah, we introduce new taxes into the system. We introduce new taxes into the system. Now say I won't say yeah, we had buy budget review buy the dollar tax buy, yeah the fuel tax buy, yeah the banking sector tax buy. Ebe good ni pan so and then you say and the Ghana for bread and then I did about come here and say the crew woman say omo the kiosk and then don't cook for the mom the kiosk omo that structures omo that structures kiosk and table dine 2 million plus. Intianuna, the Bia, what's me high plane? no namiem no jare no namiem no jare no namiem no jare. Those money could be channeled into those sectors. Or she about say obape sa way for no more zongo needs areas no. You be see apartment among. For the past 5 years, you mean apartment.
Na alupe standing am go toy no na
Piesie. All things being equal. Yenya banya. Me say yenya banya. Ofa Ghana sika. Out in nam plane. O jare. Na me say dey say o plane you be o. Ya say ya pejama Liberia president. And a and our team no relaxing originally. Was I obi on any Ghana skakakana a com DNA air breno I net Ghana do 329 million Ghana citizens. I wuna yesuno. Tama Mahama Jawama ne 122 no. And the Okofebi Abacano, any revenues are own yenya, own to me family into those structures and so. We are Ghana near Beso Yam show. Me say anu me anadwo me da hwana me tie me ya afide me dwon wana afide ni so atata me say really
uti ya
me afide na ama me ti kwa me ya because me hwe say almost 2 million people at dan table dem na nya ban ma ne reckless spending na ya ade ba ko so mu yen say na say na don ko fado okọ yu wani ho say fancy we SG no Nyameboa by we no machine 2023 no 30 no we can't achieve it. Okay no na efa ba bi na matenase woman go jam matenase enya wama go 3 na ewom no yes good health and what well-being of our people. Mahamaja hospitals man. Those hospitals no buy wa won't even to aso. Baby so ha Shama cried an hospitals you koko bubu hospital ni guye. Who be see am be see na unsi mo. How to see a jama asantimemu akwa unwie mai. How to that also be see etie don't mean see. Into akase we need to me maso ni bia work. Come on, so sustainable growth when goes medium. 6
over to aso me ba. So no say project bia any ho ska mo kwaje gbe enti wo kwaje ska busia say wo de be sidan ama me na ska wo de awie e dan so want me ansi enti me ba da me so me be sidan foforo na so me be ade foforo no say ska na busia no ye de ma me na ho specific project mfanya me mfa no and diverting me say we no. Is that how we run the country?
No, your job projects. Ukono projects your job will be 70%, maybe 80%, maybe 69%, maybe 99%, maybe 90%. Government is what? Government is a continual process. Government is a way continual process. Tell me about now. Yejano oil fields no. I know. Yejano oil fields ni we na ni apegu on revenue apegu no. And this are fun ye jaw man and this are fun no. Or the asas ye ne infrastructure fund. And then those other things ye jamano. They have no dia. We should go now. Omu go number eventually. Omu go number 16. Yes, peace and order, and the peace in order. And you mo kruma.
But as it
is, peace and order. And you mo kruma. Enti say go enforce one Ghana force one. Yes, because president Amia Katia says if we are senior, so go na ya set no. You and I said we can't achieve it. Enti population here, bra. We should know.
I'm coming with us. Why NDC communication team member Ashanti region. Now also from current. No, I mean you.
Yeah, Piesie, if you say you're more Ghana Saska service about so ne ejumapa amwaye. Because on my piano before so with me I proper development. You need figures, you need database. Na database now be yan na ma be the kind of planning now be say omo ayawo omo from 0 to 6 years omo ye say because who 0 to 6 years na be ma who nursery ne kg dodo I say we see any areas are omo obetimi e dey planning then wahwe 6 to 12 primary school then from 13 to ebia 15 junior high school, from 16 to maybe 19 senior high school. So eboama we proper planning that is say our money per se more planning years and based on your be evidence-based development or planning. Okay. So you need actual figures. A planning year. Into me say a jumapa omwaye. Now, we share the various breakdown or called region bia you the composition of the regions, no, then the household. We share about 10 million houses. Now, make us say, one of the problems are the nuclear family system as a CNO, you're practicing. So we share say your houses about 10 million, now population about 30,000. I don't think so. I say nipa edabonti, and I say obinya baby that. So you're talking about averagely, and KBR 3 persons per house, and I say 4 persons per structure. Oshe the way I build your houses in your man. First no, titino na your compound houses. Family no almost see if you na a church alcohol Ashtown Tafo roof room one. That is the kind of building. It's me funny baby. And then so the Ubi our area or then a in ma say if you cry buy a back when we see in the mansion on in a ba no mushim. A busan for now yes standard family no say on bedao or monao nobody cares. So say I say you're yet too individualistic. And to do baby ebia for instance o pasase ato baby a unya but kakra na wo no omo de see mansions few people na team elsewhere obi say private sector no let's see ebia story build ebia to aso 5 and as a 6 na am in a flat number they are rent when it comes to say yeah rented down as a yeah to down yeah or two things a free be affordability and I say a be cheap. Are they cheap and affordable? There are two different things. Ebia a daddy a ton of 100 million. And another one say a ton of ebia 50 million. In Tibeka 50 million a cheap 100 million a boarding. Ebia me pay so a 1,000. Yes, 50 million no. To 2 times for 20 million but twice here. Then ebia 6 months and a 1 year time was to another 25 million. And on a cheap by affordable because me I'm sick and I'm ain't me 25 million from Kotwase. Ain't any affordable mammy. Ebia de 100 million. Yes, every month biano between 200 till so between a year. Into one say no no one was affordable because me pay no within the make me every month, so it makes it affordable.
So you can afford it. You
can afford it. Ebiane boy then, but it's affordable. But only cheap, but affordable. So it depends on how the payment structure is. And for me, I will encourage the private sector. No? So we have real estate developers like grader. They can come together and say, we want to do this affordable housing. Maybe our money banks no. A brochure mortgage and yet estate developers nisika and banks no just link the customers to the bank together or more just kind of bank no ha or more they are better more to then or more I deal with the bank no me if you say yes a beb wasn't say yes see a train buying for me dear you see a train buy me my affordable housing and yet possible a bank will do whatever they want to do and a business say a bank by project will be a certain na omo about to chain na mo sa ko start omo de o me free ho na omo wie na sa about to chain into share Ghana ye wo affordable housing so called affordable housing a scatter e wo money bebra ye wie ya nkrofo occupy the other day I saw video be Mahama Yariga your friend Yariga they're not a president no oh yeah Hassan Yariga video be our yeah but housings be yeah I don't know where it was but me share in the video be our Nina ewo ho enti say see a train say I buy affordable housing nyina enye possible so I will urge the private sector and say private sector they should come in. This is large area. If you said there are a lot of profit they can make there. I'm with me up with banks now a bit me abwa ebio yesan share nyumasem critical. So population nyina na nyuma asem so enyini say population enyini na say nyuma entimi and grow with the pace of the population growth now at the Harbour ever. And I was listening to Kwame Mpienu, I think 3 days ago. He was talking about unemployment as national security threat. Because obi ohona oni adwuma ya oni onjadwen papa. Anadwen adwen nyina say Kwame na mefa so a medidi. And according not there Kwame Mpienu nipa no say what V8 na so the bibia bo aje o ka na ondwen hwe ho because nadwen nyina ye no survivor instinct. Inti no say population nyini sa na yampe kwan bi so and create more jobs na and catch up with the pace at which a population grow at the end of the day no entimi enya so pa man no because abasa na I saw open time no okay all the time in amakwakwa na camel na
manan kasampacho
entino me fi say ye nyina ye wasudie say you be contribute your quota in terms of private sector and creating job, creating accommodation, any senior money na no. Say be ya population e no. Dodo na eba no mobile they can also get some job to do. Na afi baby ya be dance no aye eswati kakra amaye. I have a lot but time
sure. Because something happened where provisional results doc.
Okay. Medo ase. Mesumebo Ghana State Service in Penny for Basso. Free Menia Penny Professor Nim. Oye government statistician. And in Abuafo, Mr. Combat Nom Menia Babi Mame Araba Force and Nomine Dr. Lucy. Nom Penny for Ghana State Service. Regional Director for Ghana State Service. Also is
that Dr.
Abeka? Abeka. Me amenia Penny Abeka. Ene mpanimfo a omuhwe ema census yi ho ntoto ani bibia akoso. In fact na ka meka ho na wawani tua ye ntu ba ne eta omachi wo honhom mu a yegusunso eta omachi ntino omabo adwuma there is adi kwan bibia ni ho no ese edi free ho se omunye adwuma so no afie no mu yusu computer assisted devices na they collect data nibi unless on some few occasions I be breakdowns the machine they are there at the you know so 30.8 million we no provisional omugusua share those are the ones that were captured by other means no by November send the mommy aswati no omo the actual number Ghana population nankasa betuja issues about ni be 30.8 na man fulfill say so because almost so oko Ghana oko Google and now oko IMF and now oko Worldometer and now oko baby Ghana's population mumu mention is around 32 million. So what are we saying with the 30.5? Mestre say Google make kind Ghana for Google or may organize the census for Ghana obi anyone ma Google abani fi say me kind nipa. Do you get it?
Sure.
What Google does is that of our 2010 census now, no matter average growth rate 2.3 per our population, the last 2010 adin. No the estimate. Enti hey, you bet you estimate I could see even 2030, 2040. But from estimates are not actuals. Mika could DJ me sure say me kukroma menya be 150 Ghana cedi. O the 150 ni 2 3 say and then me kwaba benya 150 bia akwa na 100. And now 140 and now bibinti estimates are not actuals. Now Mr. say main resource by November near there. That will be Ghana's population.
Okay.
Say Google for no revise and they will do it, then they do it. IMF will do it, World Bank will do it as per near Ghana's service for the Bible to Jan. Internet for and mistake bia na say bibi there's nothing wrong. When there is disparity between estimated and actual, it is the actual that works. And you know, that is my first response. Okay, second one now. Almost say Ghana's population is growing, but at a declining rate.
And then as I say.
As a child say enra me fancy na grow by maybe 10%, and you grow but maybe by 8%.
It's a swati. Yeah, cost road there, but
yeah, cost road
there. And what no?
Sir, factors be brave. Factors in the be brave.
The time young.
Yeah, be brave. Demography mu. Demographic we never be brave. Migration, fatality, fertility, never be brave. And here fertility issues, fatality issues, migration, bebre mobility, mortality, then bebre. And they describe population dynamics. And you know, me just a full report nearby. There will be some comments on what they think. Niamo mufo say nama Ghana yenyini, but the growth near yini. And now about third one now, and as a fourth one, I'll say females make up greater What kind 16 regions of Ghana no? Yes, in the Munsia be honum dia. Na ma doso same ma. Ne Munsia 16 regions, ne Munsia be honum. To put the full details never November, you be regions cry. And man, send a bear man movie.
I was working.
Never
so we remove no, I'm very careful.
But man, best idea who be a man or dog so man. Surplus for him.
No, but
absolutely.
But we are so concerned. I'm very careful.
We didn't know anything. I don't know. A dubi honum dia say do nim de e ma ne doso pa
nse vote ka ho
the full details ne ma and you know that is it, but overall effect ne say e ma ne doso, in fact e ma doso say me ma the world problem e ma Ghana so yeah part of the world did you there e ma ne doso asin. But the interesting thing is that any 16 regions ne nyina na ma doso say me ma ye was 6 bi honum me ma no so ho pa ante ma no November me nyina fe asonto from e ba ye hu se ne be movement. And the third one here, Greater Accra region. The emphasis with the points ka crab in the buy. Greater Accra Ados was saying Ashanti region. Na me new love kase a matter of land size. And ni padodua etisa assassin nekasi ne so. Ahanti and yes ye ma ye niji bebre for the political purposes and ye be change me be say ni adun, but we should care. And we one side are no share the political benefits and then but omanfo we should be very careful. Say studio higher wa hey studio had dimension you mean say 16 by 10 ana bibi 16 by 10 ye mbie studio nim enye no e be 100 by 100 ye miemu enso nipa na e studio ha say no edos we should be worried. I don't think we should be happy because politically a baby more at the disaster be see waha. Disaster be see waha. I know so bad thing. A best sign within a short time. Look at the car traffic. In fact, socioeconomic effects of density, population density. And also saying the advantages of population density. You know, as policy at the we should care. Nanka wa ukroma hafwa yese honom no asase no so nipa ka krabi netesu, for example ni ahwese ne be a one district one factory industrialization ye be ma ho na ya kono na ye pulling some of these people from the density for no the structure na ye the say o say emreba ma ye be hani aka ho asem no mebo Ghana State Service for Abaso.
Dr. Masapon, and I attend a Kalimed Nas, na yada Mr. New Love, Samoa Gordon Swase, Kamamo, and I say, Nafi, Dennis Quakwa, you may also that no, I said, at this my winner, and then you may China, Honorable Collins in Timun, so attending camera and so the Casadok.
Aha, Namachia, Unia Kumabako, or trap pictures, papa, or was a cropon, a friend Ogambo.
Ogambo you so show to chow. That means I mean the Akua Piesie of the committee with the man lawyer him Kojan. Na say some kind of set Wilson and you camera both 1 and 2 or no na within stream. And I set MCR on the direct show him to pass na sound man I may say the master MCR for the master Malabeya a producer DJ Sims support so made it with bro. Yes sorry not just K Baba Twasu Nyum Pa Nyum and Nyum. The Ankopon Eya Duma that's in there. bisanso ni mochia we democracy live on Kessben 3.3 Kumasi, Kessben 2.9 Accra, Kessben TV, Facebook, Kessben FM, Kessben TV. What you yanka? Yame enka mo that's ne. Kessben.